Hello everyone. We are going to be watching four-player chess world championship. And let me rewind to the start of this game here. Okay, so this is a rapid time control new standard setup, FFA, though really it's scored more like solo. And there were 8 qualifier arenas. Top 2 from each arena progressed, for a total of 16 people progressing from arenas. There were 4 different times for the arenas: 0 UTC, 12 UTC, 16 UTC, and 20 UTC. So this is the last of those arenas. At 20 UTC, there was an arena held on last Saturday and an arena held last Sunday. 2 progressed from each. The 4 people who progressed were Concubak 19, Aima 7, VRD TMR, and Neo Serbian. They are playing in this game. We don't know who is what color. The winner, so they're playing a match. This is not just one game, but is the first to 1.25. So effectively, that probably means the first to 2 wins, though there could be some ties involved. You get a point for first place. You get nothing for second, third, or fourth. But there could be, conceivably, ties for first place. When someone wins this match, they will progress to the next round of the tournament, which will take place tomorrow at this exact same time. The winner of this will play against 3 people who qualified by virtue of Raiden. And those 3 people they will be playing against are Cha-Cha Real Smooth, No Well Okay, and Carlos Gabriel 1234. So the winner of each of the arenas. So today there were 4 different qualifiers from the arenas. There were 16 qualifiers. We're playing down to 4 people, 1 for each time period. Today, each of them will compete against 3 people from Raiden tomorrow, and that will get us 4 total people. And those 4 total people will be playing next weekend for the finals. Thank you to Luke, 4-player chess, for organizing this tournament. And hey to Noel OK, who, as I mentioned, is one of the people who will be playing against the winner of this match tomorrow. I hope to cover all the matches tomorrow as well. So this is 4-player chess. In the opening, so first of all, the rules: 4-player chess is every man for himself. So red versus blue versus yellow versus green. However, at the high levels, this game is generally played as if it were teams at the 4-player stage. So when there are 4 players left, generally opposites work together. Red works with yellow, and blue works with green. We see yellow has a very active queen, and the others have their queens at least somewhat developed. This is a great example here. It looks like yellow just hung his queen to red. Red is never going to take this queen. Red and yellow are working together. So red and yellow are going to try to find ways to either checkmate one of the side players, ideally, or if not, at least take pieces from the side players. Oh, hey, who do we have here? Is that Grassy Ben?
Yes, it is.
Hey, how are you doing?
Doing well. Back and ready to commentate again.
Excellent. So green hit yellow's queen, which gave blue an opportunity to tempo. And red immediately attacked blue's queen, so blue could not do much to yellow.
Okay, I was just looking at who we have for the players.
So
Ayama is 2,900. I'm not familiar with them.
So it's possible for green to hit the red queen by pushing the 6 pawn, but that would also expose green to a possible check, and it could just be a queen trade. Oh, we see it though. So here,
Okay.
red could play queen takes bishop and hope for yellow to take some stuff, or he can just save his queen here.
I would maybe play. Yeah, I guess you have to just play that.
Yeah, he just retreats the piece. Green's pawns may be overextended here. The M5 pawn looks a little bit loose. We could see J3 at some point. But really they want to win pieces and not pawns. So if you take if you take M5, I don't think green cares that much about that pawn. Apparently he does because he shut that down.
Apparently he does.
But I was going to say it would let him activate his rook.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like people always way overreact with these pawns, and you make these L4 moves to stop it, and it's just a big waste of tempo, usually.
We could see the same thing from red. If red were to push his E pawn, he could attack B5, but of course that would weaken red's structure, so it may not be a good idea for him.
Yellow's going aggressive.
Yeah. What does he expect from red?
Yeah,
red,
I'm not sure.
Red could do a queen trade by moving this knight. Okay. Looks like he's going to go after the B5 pawn another way with his queen. In both pawns. Green could keep him busy by taking the knight with his bishop.
But probably not. That also comes with check then and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't get
that's
it.
true.
I don't know why blue wants to protect that pawn. Like, you can sack that pawn and then you get a free open file. But apparently blue wants it.
And green is protecting his pawn as well. Red ought to be happy that green has. Well, I guess L4 doesn't matter nearly as much as moving the 5 pawn, so it does help him lock it down a little bit though.
Wonder if red moves their F4 knight. Okay, they decide not to. Actually, I guess if they move the L4 knight, they get mated. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, yellow's going for these trades. I don't know what it accomplishes, though.
Yeah, I don't see what it accomplishes either. Oh, well, now queen is aiming at B9, so that could prove useful.
Green is very passive, by the way. They're kind of going very slowly.
So
that's a really slow move.
I think if red just makes a pass to threaten a mate.
Yep. Okay, yeah, how do you actually stop mate if you're blue, though? Hold it. It's not so easy.
Not so easy when you don't have help from, that doesn't really stop it.
No, yeah, definitely take B9. Green can go knight J3 or something. But yeah, green is just basically letting blue die here.
Yep.
And now you take the pawn, you take B8, and then there'll be mate next move.
Exactly.
Yeah, very poor from green. Green was just extremely slow. And it rewarded yellow for their exchanges.
Yep. Hey, Othman, thanks for watching. Oh, Justin Davis has a prediction.
Yeah.
He thinks that red is Tony, green is Kongi, yellow is Neo. I guess we should make blue Aima.
Blue Castle too early? Perhaps. I missed the beginning of the game a little bit. I think the castles is okay, but it was a little bit risky.
Blue has two move options, so I'm not sure what he was waiting for. All right,
Yeah.
so if you're red, uh, hmm, yeah, red picks up the yellow queen, but loses. Is he losing both of his bishops? Uh,
Yep, looks like it. I
that
like
is
this
that's a
decision by
sad
green.
situation. Yeah, I like it as well.
Okay, let me see if I can figure out who got knocked out. Unfortunately, I'm only friends with Neo, so it's not gonna be easy for me. Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, so green has everything but a knight. Has picked up 10 points and has a relatively safe king, although yellow still has a pawn break on him.
Yeah, not bad at all for green. Oh, come on, yellow. Seriously?
What did you
Alright.
want from yellow?
Well,
Or
now yellow can't
okay.
castle, well, not castle, but put their king on the
Oh,
king side as
that's
safely.
even worse. Yeah, yellow
Yeah,
is
so
stuck in the center. Given this decision from yellow, um, are we still sure that yellow is Neo?
honestly, I wouldn't still be surprised. I mean, I played him for the one game in the semifinals, but that was only for one game, and that was old standard. And I didn't study up on him.
Uh,
So
Now
he wasn't
red could
supposed to
find
play.
safety in the dead pieces.
Yeah, he could eventually. Um,
But first, let's save that knight.
yeah, you could go like knight I7 if you're feeling spunky. Apparently not. That was like the worst place though, because now green can promote, and you can't even sack a knight for it. But maybe they didn't want to sack. I would have gone at least knight f4, and then you can always sack on g6. But now green just
Green's
gets a free queen.
Green's getting very powerful.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. Now yellow's trying to get their king on the king side. Now that they pushed all these pawns, it's just never going to be super comfortable.
Yep.
Alas, the pawn structure. Oh, Tony is out. Justin is insane. So
I
Tony
like
was
this
blue then,
queen
I
move.
guess.
You're hitting two different pawns. And the yellow pawn is a very important one to hit. Now I would play queen. What?
What?
That has to be a mouse slip. I assume you want queen j12 there.
I think. Yeah, surely.
Because, I mean, queen j12 is
It's not
just
even.
amazing. It makes the rook move and then you get the pawn for free.
Yeah. Not like it's that
Although he
devastating.
does remove the most annoying pawn there. So, as far as king safety, that's just a good pawn to
True.
take. But I mean,
I mean,
better to take it for free than to.
yeah. Every pawn push creates a weakness.
Very true.
Uh,
So Green's king now looks much safer than before.
okay, it's not like red can do much more housekeeping for their king. Maybe like a knight on e3, and then That's about it. Then you can start doing something active. Wait, is yellow shuffling? Yeah. Is Neo. I think Neo is something of a shuffler if he knows he's in a good position. What was Justin's prediction again? Justin predicted.
I think Justin's prediction is already wrong
Yeah, that
because we
yellow was
know we
Neo
have
as
Tony
well.
out. He predicted that red
Yeah.
was TRDTMR, who's Tony. Green is Kongi, yellow is Neo.
Yeah. By the way, Loris in the chat, an OG for sure. In the game longer than I have.
Welcome, Loris. Justin still thinks that green is Kongi.
Okay. I can see that. I'm not really familiar with Kongi, but it seems to make sense. Yeah, I think yellow is Neo, as Justin's saying. Would then leave red as Ayama, which I think makes sense too. Okay, if I'm like red-green, I'm looking to try and trade off these 9-point queens. It's a great way to catch up to yellow a little bit and then get rid of those 9-point queens, which you don't want anyway.
Makes sense. Like yellow's pushing.
Yeah. That's a little bit surprising. I feel like it have just kept shuffling, but
The knight already
you can
covers
push a little bit.
Knight already covers that square, so it's an
Yeah,
odd
exactly.
choice.
It's not like you're going to promote. Okay, now red's got a clear path to promotion with their H-pawn. I feel like red kind of thinks that they maximize their position, so they're going to start pushing pretty soon.
It looks like, I guess the reason he parked his knight on I3 was to guard this pawn. Makes sense.
Yeah.
The knight is a little bit loose, but there's nothing that can attack it right now. Eventually you might want to move your rook to defend that knight so everybody's secure.
Yeah.
But he's just pushing. Oh, uh-oh. Gotta protect that pawn. We have a few different options.
Oh,
He's
don't let it
letting
go,
go of the
though.
pawn. Why would you do that? You
I
could
don't know. Just like
promote
rook
the next
h4 or
move.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that from red. I think for that reason, I don't. Oh.
Oh, when he hangs a knight
Never mind.
now.
Well,
All right.
okay, he's attacking the queen.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
First, I thought he was hanging it too, but okay. Honestly, you could like sack the queen and then take the knight, and you're forking both the rooks if you want points. But this is okay too.
I mean, after queen takes, it'll be hitting this pawn too.
Yeah. I'm assuming just like queen I5. Oh wait, no, never mind. That would hang the h1 rook. What? Okay, that works. Yeah, drop the 9-point queen back. Try and trade it with green.
And
Like
yellow
queen
is
k1.
using the opportunity where green and red are busy to clear promotion paths. Get his rooks involved. Maybe double up rooks is the idea. I don't know. Or wait, I guess they were doubled before. I guess he undoubled them. Why did he undouble? He must want to take that pawn or something. I don't see how the dead pawn is in the way though. Maybe he's shuffling, but it's like the worst time to shuffle. Like now's an opportunity to make progress while they're busy.
Well, I think it's still difficult though, because you can't push your e9 pawn.
Like, well, he could push his I pawn and threaten this bishop while green is busy with his queen being tempoed. I don't know. It's just an odd time. This green
okay,
queen might
greens.
get stuck at some point.
Okay, but now you
Like,
just move the h4 rook, and then you can trade 9-point queens. I think that's what green wants anyway.
or you could play queen to l6, threaten the rook in back, and also threaten the l4 pawn.
Yeah, that's possible.
Oh, but he didn't do that, so now instead of winning a pawn, he loses a pawn. He does trade the queens though, which you said should be the objective. My objective is usually free pieces rather than trading.
Okay, yeah. And yeah, I like green's position for sure. Things are nice and tight on the king's side. Get the rooks involved now. And 4 points isn't bad. If I'm yellow, I just keep shuffling. Like I think that's fine. Just let red and yellow or red and green do their thing.
And by
I
the
don't
way,
like that
as
from green.
Grathi said, that queen trade gets them real close on points. We have 28 yellow, 24 green, 25 red.
If I'm green, I probably also just wait. Like you can improve your pieces, but don't try anything crazy. Make red be the one to make progress here.
I really feel like it's red who missed some opportunities. I mean, there were some free pawns in the green position, and he just made some inaccurate moves.
Yeah, and they could have been a little more aggressive. But they're not doing too. I'm actually impressed with how they're all of them playing right now. It's actually not that bad. Can't tell if green doesn't know what to do or if they're actually just trying to find a creative way to shuffle. They're doing some really weird rook moves that don't do anything, which maybe is just their way of shuffling.
Could be.
Yeah, I think they're just shuffling. They're going to double up and just wait. Okay, red, look at that. I like that move a lot. Actually just wins material.
It does, yeah.
It does let yellow queen, probably, but it might be worth the material.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd just say promote.
I think he played knight takes a rook, and then he traded the 1-point queens here.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, red. No, green's never gonna play that. It's too risky. Okay, so you can trade queens, or you can decide not to.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier for red to promote queens, so that's why they might trade it. But also, a queen is a queen, so they decide not to. Honestly, you could take the e4 pawn if you're yellow and be really nasty.
Yeah.
Okay, but they decide to do something.
Well, this gives green an opportunity to nab a rook.
Yeah, well, good for them. Yeah. Right now you can go back and yeah, you achieved what you wanted, which is red getting weaker.
Or if you're green, you could be greedy. You could go to f4, and you could encourage the same thing you said before. 1-point queen takes the pawn, a rook takes the pawn. You get 2 pawns for a 1-point queen, and a third pawn of red gets taken by green. But no, yellow's just going to retreat.
Let's go back. Yeah. Wow, everyone's like extremely
this pawn is being hung. That's another free pawn.
Yeah, that's a free pawn.
A super advanced pawn.
But I wouldn't take that if I were yellow. I would have let that go. That was a very good blocker of green.
That's a good point.
It's only going to help green. It doesn't help you if you're yellow. It doesn't help red, of course, but it helps green a lot. So I don't actually agree with taking, but red shouldn't have let it hang either. I'd be curious to see how people use their time. Just maybe that'll help with like future reference for the next game and stuff.
Justin
But everyone's
Davis is
kind of doing
pointing
well.
out that queens are more powerful than rooks. They can go on diagonals and stuff. That's a good point. And I hadn't thought of it that way. Red could sneak in on green's position. Well, no, never mind. I guess yellow covers that square.
Yeah. It's hard to hit green where it hurts right now. I like how green's playing actually. I hated how they did their opening, but doing well in this 3-player stage. Kind of doing what you're supposed to do when you're a sandwich player. So would take that bishop. They decide to take it.
Yeah.
Definitely seems reasonable.
Yeah, I've heard you recommend that a few times. Back for the bishops.
I don't like that because your yellow bishop is now pretty bad. But you can activate it other ways, I guess.
I don't know if it's pretty bad. There's lots of places you can park it. You can move it to A11, for example. I think the bishop pair that yellow has is going to be very powerful.
It's gonna be nice.
Right. I guess he needs to guard that pawn, at least temporarily. So the yellow bishop is temporarily a big pawn, but it will have life later in the game.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if I were yellow giving up the K12 pawn, but people don't like to give up pawns for no reason.
A pawn is a pawn.
Exactly.
If I'm yellow, I might move my bishop to F12, hit the green rook, or defend the green rook.
Yeah.
Both. It just robs green of a square.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if you're yellow, you do want green to start doing something, but you can also just chill some more. Yellow's being very patient. And red's doing some work. They're trying to do some work. As they should. I'm surprised red hasn't, like, gone for a promotion, which is, like, completely applaudable for them. Good for them not going for immediate promotion.
Yeah, red is very patient.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. Oh, that hangs a pawn, though. That hangs... What is that? L8 from green. I was really liking how green was playing, but... yellow can take L8 now. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Red could have defended it, but yeah, he wasn't going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that hurts green a little bit, but one of those double pawns was probably going to fall eventually.
Power the bishop pair. Justin Davis, why did you get banned? That's weird. This rook is overextended.
Time to roast.
Oh, now another pawn falls.
Yeah, okay, green's kind of falling apart.
Green is in shambles here. Another pawn's gonna fall.
But yeah, this is good for red yellow, obviously, but it does make progress. And suddenly green's amazing position is not so amazing.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if green starts pushing their pawns soon. They've been pretty patient. Oh, just on cue. When you start losing your pawns and things, then you get a little bit impatient. Get a little bit desperate, I feel like. So they push, and I think that's fine. You can get away with it.
Yeah, red certainly doesn't want to trade.
Yeah, for sure, no. And yellow can push again. They can let it sit there too. It's well protected, that pawn. Curious to see who green goes aggressive against. If red yellow force green to do something. Because yeah, green is technically the strongest player now on the board.
Okay, looks
so
like he's going
trying to
after
go
red.
against red. Yeah,
Red
makes
does
sense.
look
They are the
a
weakest.
little bit more vulnerable.
Yeah. Green doesn't have a DSB, which makes things harder, nor a knight. If you have knights, they can do a lot of damage.
DSB is Grathi lingo for dark squared bishop.
Yeah, true. I should maybe speak out in English. Okay, I was right. Yeah, Justin gave a few too many insults. uh, okay, trying to switch. I don't think it was the right time to switch. I think you go after red's J5 pawn if you were green, but they're going to try and do something against yellow here. Yeah, yellow just plays bishop e13, and now you're back to square one. You can like pile up on J5 maybe. Yeah. We'll protect, and then M6, and green can at least pretend that they're going to take J5, J6 I mean. And they may or may not do that.
He's just gonna block the pawn. Just attacking the rook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good place for the rook. Yellow suggested sacking the queen. I don't know about that. It's hardest for green to make queens because they're the ones sandwiched. So queens are a little more precious if you're green, in my opinion. G5, and you're pretending to be active.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay, I don't like that. But it gives yourself points, I
Traded
guess.
for bishop.
Yeah. I think that just helps yellow. I don't think it helps green too much. Not a super fan of that, but I guess they were frustrated because it was hard to make progress.
I don't think it ever helps yellow to deprive yellow of the bishop.
Well, it gives them more points.
Yeah, I think he'd rather have the bishop than those points.
Well, that was a mouse slip, surely.
Yep,
But yeah, just take that if you're red.
absolutely.
Yellow will push now, but I think it's okay. Yeah, yellow's gonna push.
In
You
the
play,
act
like,
of
rook
pushing, he's
knight2.
defending the rook.
I think you kind of just let that rook sit there if you're red. Maybe play rook
Yeah.
I2.
I think you need to be worried about yellow getting too powerful.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh wow, okay,
He's
they play
going
rook
for a free
J2.
pawn from yellow.
So yeah, I'd say for yellow you just promote and see what happens.
I don't
Hope
think
for
you
the
can
best.
take that pawn, because if you do, green could check red. Then it looks kind of bad. Okay, green moved his rook to a square where it wasn't attacked. This looks dangerous. I think rook
A little
k2
bit
for green.
dangerous. So yellow checks for sure, and then tempts green to take red's rook somehow. Yeah, check for sure. Let's see if green wants red's rook or not. Like, green could get away with taking the red rook, I think. It's a little bit risky. Okay, instead they decide just to push a pawn. Okay, that's dangerous for red. I would just have moved my 1-point queen back. Because if yellow trades with you, it's not so bad. But this king is terrible over here.
Well, I think he wants
I
to
guess they're
go
gonna...
among the dead pieces.
Yeah. Like you called that out quite a while ago, but looks like that's what they're gonna do now. Yeah, but yeah, yellow's kind of living the dream now.
Red doesn't really know where to put this rook.
Yeah, just rook J14. Okay. You're yellow. I wonder if you can take I8. Or if that's just asking way too much. That's probably asking too much.
Asking something from red, you mean, or what?
Well, you're daring green to take your queen, basically. Because if they take it, you're going to lose your rook and probably all your chances of winning.
Yeah. Oh, yellow arrow
Okay,
taking the rook. That's
but I think
another
if you take
interesting
I8,
move.
it's the better version of this. Because yeah, you can take the rook, or you can just take the pawn and dare green to take you back. But it is risky, because red could, like, protect I8 then. But yeah, they're considering it. If they take green's rook, green is going to have a very hard time winning this game, I think. Which is the point. You want to reduce...
Oh,
you
here
want
it
to
comes.
reduce the other people's chances of winning as much as possible, while not compromising your own chances. So they decide to do that. I think that's a good move from yellow.
As much as yellow wants to take this pawn, I don't think he can afford to at the present moment. So
No,
he's
yeah,
he's
I
got to
think you just
stay
let it go.
got to stay snug. He's setting up a
I don't
check
get...
on red.
Yeah. A little bit weird, in my opinion.
Well, if you're checking red, that's the right check to do because it prevents red from walking among the dead pieces.
Yeah. So unfortunately for green yellow, green doesn't have a rook to start checking red on this back rank here. Or second rank. Okay, but yellow
So
needs to, like,
if
start pushing a
if
pawn.
I'm red, I want to get my queen to like m8. So I threaten queen to g14.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
Maybe
tricky.
he's going to try to get his queen to k10. The same idea. Okay, red is bringing his rook back to home instead.
I don't get that. There's no reason to go back home. You need to try and press your advantage if you're red, and that's not pressing any kind of advantage. Because time is of the essence. If you don't use your time right, green and yellow will equalize quickly. But yeah, like, this doesn't work. They're going on the defensive here, but that just wastes time. Now yellow can start pushing the G pawn. I mean, I think that's the clear way to make progress. They can also wait, as long as green's not getting mated. But I would just maybe push the G pawn. Okay, they decide to go there. As Justin's saying, if you're red, you go for mate on green. You have to think about the end game, though, as long as it's not a losing end game. Yeah, red has a strong passed pawn here. Like, this is the stuff red should have been doing instead of retreating their queen and their rook and stuff like that. there's like almost a tactic of playing G8 promotion, but the yellow rook is actually protected by green's bishop, unfortunately.
These guys are going to protect each other for a while and stop the red promotion.
I don't think I would promote here if I was red. I think it's better to be patient. I would try and suffocate green a little bit more. Try and make them weaker. But it's not super easy because of your king. I don't know why green keeps arrowing this pawn takes. That just loses. This red will promote a second queen. Look at red, alright, with the hyper-aggressive strats here.
That weakens this king a lot, but the yellow rook isn't doing anything useful right now.
Yeah, I don't dislike the idea.
The problem is if he defends this pawn, if he defends the pawn by a pawn push, then there can be a bishop check. You might need to retreat the queen to h2.
I would play like queen e8, I think, and keep the queen on that file.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It also threatens double check, by the way. And of course, the rook protects it right now, but eventually.
Good point. Well, that is a free rook. Asking a lot from
free rook.
Asking a lot from green.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What?
Oh, missed it. Oh, come on, red. That's a throw. That was literally winning. If you take that rook, I think it's basically a forced win. Wow, what a throw. Okay. Oh, and yellow hangs the rook again.
With a double check. That's 6 points for taking the rook. Okay. He sees that
Green
one.
had to protect that rook. Oh my. Green had to play king k12. As ugly as that is, they had to play that. And now, I mean, this is... Oh, what are you doing, green? Yeah, now they're just all over the place. They're panicking. I don't think that's a good idea. Technically, yes, you might get a promotion, but red is super strong here. Yeah, I don't like that from red, though.
I mean, red can just sack and promote the other pawn.
Oh, true. No.
His queen takes and then push.
Okay, you take, but green has like bishop j11 or something. Okay, promotion also works. Actually, no, that's very strong. Why did I miss that? Yeah, promotion is very good. And... Wow, like what? If you trade queens, red wins. If you don't trade queens, red wins.
Yep.
So what do you do? Maybe like queen j6 and try and not get mated. Keep your queen on the board. Yeah, they're arrowing that right now. I would play queen j6. Alright, they play that. Okay. Alright, if red does this right, they should win this 2v1 probably. Okay, I like that move from red.
Yep.
Attacking some things.
He's still defending the pawn in front of his king.
Yeah, and honestly, you can even push your e-pawn.
Yeah.
You can probably push that.
Yeah, you know what Radon always says? Why have 2 queens when you can have 4?
Exactly.
That was Radon, right?
In this case, I think it's good because you're trying to play 2v1. Okay, so yeah, red's going for a mate here. They're trying to play queen n9. Wow, what do you even... oh, okay, but now...
That doesn't stop queen n9.
Mate?
Why doesn't red play forced mate? Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
on.
these guys have so many blunders.
Yeah. I think that was a forced mate in a few,
It
even if yellow
was. It was a
tries to
forced mate
intervene.
in like 4, and it's only 4 rather
Yeah.
than 2 because he could sack a bunch of pieces.
Oh, sack the queen for the rook.
Queen for
Sack the
the
queen for the
bishop.
rook if you're green.
Queen for the bishop. You mean? Or oh, I see what you're saying. Green should
Or
sack.
actually, the bishop sack was better. Yeah, I think bishop sack was better, but they didn't do any of them, and now there's still a lot of issues.
Uh, yeah, I mean, Red is playing this so bad. I mean, he has such a great position, and he's not taking free mates.
Fortunately for him, his position is so good he can get away with some bad moves.
A lot of bad moves.
Yeah, you have to sack
You
now.
take with
Okay,
king.
sack. That was also bad.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
terrible.
Okay, we'll go back with queen though. Yeah, nice move by yellow. I think you
Now
have to take that pawn. Okay, checks instead. Never mind. That's even way better.
yeah. Um,
Or maybe not way better.
Maybe not, because now yellow is not going to take this pawn because there's no good checks for green.
Uh, yeah, I think if you're yellow, you had to take that pawn. Even
Oh,
though
okay,
it's
yeah,
really
and green
ugly.
would protect. I see.
Yeah, green doesn't even have to protect, but they might have. Yeah. But yeah, I think yellow had to take that. Now it's not so fun. Again.
I'm just wondering if red is ever going to mate green. He's had so many opportunities.
Oh, nice find by
That is a nice
yellow
find,
there.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and suddenly it's neutral. It's completely neutralized again. So red threw away their advantage.
Yep.
Some good cooperation and a few tactics. It is now an even game. Oh, yellow's considering the check. I don't think you want to check if you're yellow. It was green a lot and weakens red significantly. I think you just go back or something. Something like bishop h10 or whatever. Unfortunately, now the bishop isn't good in these endgames. Oh, just insane. Red is Kongi now. He changed his mind.
Hey, shark
What's
bait.
up, shark bait?
If I'm red at this point, I'm walking my king among the dead pieces.
Yeah, I don't dislike that.
You gotta free up
Red
your
has
pieces
other
to do
ideas.
useful things.
Yeah. Because you're just tied down to protecting your king at this point. But
And if I'm
yeah, yellow's
yellow,
in a
I'm
good
gonna.
spot here.
If I'm yellow, I'm slowly marching the pawns forward, protected by the king and the bishop.
Yeah. Ideally, if you're yellow, you march all three of them up and you get one of them promoted. And you probably lose everything else, but if you keep one of the queens, you have chances.
Looks like red instead is just gonna shuffle, which is pretty awful for him.
Yeah, this is not the way to go if you're trying to win. Red doesn't know what to
I
do
mean, I
because
think
if
red
they
has
try and
already
do anything,
demonstrated he's not trying to win because he didn't take the maiden 4 versus green.
doesn't take mates. Yeah. Green's saying they're gonna
And
shuffle
and
forever.
again, to emphasize, when I say maiden 4, the only reason it wasn't maiden 2 is that green could have hung his queen and hung his
Yeah,
bishop to gain
bishop.
one
Yeah,
move.
exactly. And then it's just a losing 1v1 for yellow versus red. Could have been. Oh, that's. Oh, never mind. It's not a free pawn. There is this idea of trying to take K11. Okay, but yeah, red can't afford to play safe. Like, if you keep doing this, you're never going to make progress.
Nope.
You have to at least get the king safe, or you have to just play aggressive and take some risks.
Only one making progress is yellow.
Exactly. Closer to that 50 move rule. I don't see green ever trying to do something extremely active. It's basically up to red to try and do something here, and they're not figuring it out.
Yep.
I don't see why you need to push if you're yellow, but it's not like it hurts your position either.
Yep. Well, the advantage of pushing P if you're yellow is if red and green actually attack each other, if one of them get mated, you want your pawns to be poised to promote, not way
True enough.
back.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's important to think about how good your position is if in some crazy instance you get into a two-player stage, like if someone times out, loses connection, something like that. And just in general. So yeah, it's a good point.
Okay, so green has suddenly made an active move. Maybe green has woken up.
Well, it's just a safe move. They can't get checked on the back rank, and now I assume they just go back. As long as they're
Probably.
covering M4, or wherever the red king is trying to do something.
Nice tempo in a
Queen,
row.
I mean. Okay, yellow pushes again. Now you definitely just sit. Like, if I'm yellow, you could probably win this endgame. At least versus green, maybe even versus red in some positions.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
maybe
here we go.
red
This
will
is a
trade the rook for the bishop.
yeah. I think they would definitely do that. And if you're green, you probably just let that happen. Well, you can't check red anyway, so it's not like there's a choice.
I like that move by green because it
Yeah,
threatens
that's
a check on
flexible.
yellow, it threatens a check on red, and it threatens to take some of these dead pieces where red might hide among. So very
Yeah.
multi-purpose move. Although green is now getting attacked, which may have been red's plan all along, is masking his plan. I think you got to bring the queen back, unless you want to check red. If you really, I mean, he could check on e8 and sack the queen for the rook and hope that red doesn't take, but that's just very risky.
Right. Okay, so green goes back instead.
So there is a check on red. He's taking it.
Okay, maybe red is finally figuring this out. Ah, never mind. I was just gonna say maybe they get their king finally in amongst the dead pieces. And now they go
If
back.
green shuffles, green, and if yellow shuffles the same way, green could play queen to m4, check yellow, and take the yellow bishop on n4.
Yeah, true. And that
You
would be
could you
fine
could do that
actually.
right
Yeah.
now even. No, apparently he wants to keep yellow strong.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure why. Maybe they just. I think they probably just missed that move because that is a good. It seems like a good move. Um, yeah, Justin's asking why yellow is disconnecting the bishop from the pawn. I don't really know. Feels like it would be better to shuffle the king.
You would think.
Yeah, because this bishop can just fall anytime now. If I were green, I'd attack it and see if red wants to check yellow. There you go. Now let's see if red checks. Problem if you check is that then green has more points than you, and you don't really want that. It does weaken yellow. So it's probably worth a trade.
Why would yellow ever push that pawn?
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, green wants
The
yellow to promote for some reason.
yellow benefits from the shuffle.
Yeah. One thing to note though, if they do get to push it once safely, then the next time they push, the bishop actually protects the promotion square. But it's not really necessary. If anyone's going to time out, it's green. Green is struggling with time here. And red's just struggling with a plan. Okay, now they're going against yellow. Now if you're green, you have to calculate if you can play things like check on the light squares and not gift red a mate somehow. Okay, that's a mate for
That's
green.
A mate for green.
Win. Yeah, but it would lose. Okay, can maybe red will finally go to the dead pieces? I don't think this was on purpose, but fortunately, green or red's queen is on a light square, so red or yellow can't pick it up with their dark squared bishop.
Yeah, but you can pick up the rook.
Yeah, that's why they go back, I guess. Green's still trying to get yellow to promote. Yeah, green's trying to be aggressive against red, but that doesn't actually help anything. It just helps yellow. Because you're stalling the only person who can help you make progress against yellow. And it doesn't make sense to me.
Yep, yellow wants no progress. Unless he's sure he can promote.
Yeah, like this doesn't make sense. This isn't getting you anywhere. Yellow will just keep shuffling forever.
Oh, well now this is good for green.
Double check. That's cool. Red refuses to go towards the dead pieces, but they're afraid they're going to lose their rook. Let me see. When's the last capture happened?
Well, a pawn push just happened, so it's irrelevant.
Oh, never mind. Okay. What happened? Oh, okay. Red pushes. Red pushes P. I mean, this is good. Red needed to be the one to make some progress here. And if I'm green, I just kind of let red do it. Like, you don't let him promote a second queen, which it would be kind of impossible to do anyway. But at least let red push that pawn a while, and then at least it makes them weaker in the long run. So this is good, yeah. Give red time to do something. Yeah, see, yeah, this doesn't do anything.
Now, red has got his rook on the light square too.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, green's still trying to check red.
This is game number 1, right?
Yeah, still game number 1.
And this has lasted an hour.
Yeah, quite a change from what was that, prelim number 3? Yeah, 50 move rule matters a lot. In these high rated games, points rule the day rather than power, usually. Hurt yellow, green has to check yellow. But green's afraid to be checking yellow because they're afraid they're going to hang a mate to red somehow. So it's a delicate situation here.
Yeah.
I like this by red though. You're trying to strip
I
away.
like it.
Yeah, all the dead pieces, all the protection.
Well,
And
at
finally,
least
green is
the
just
ones
letting
near
red do it.
yellow, but the downside is that green might see that and realize he should be doing the same thing for the dead pieces near red.
Yeah, I would totally do that. That's totally plausible. Okay, but if you're green, maybe I play like Queen E12 or something and try and get red to get aggressive against yellow.
Sure.
Yeah, eventually, green or red is just going to have to commit to not caring about their king's safety and doing something against yellow because this isn't going to work. Someone's going to have to finally give up the ghost with trying to protect themselves forever.
Visage says 50 moves are 25 minutes in increments for just shuffling. Yeah, these games can last a long, long time.
That would be nice too, Justin. I guess you can look at the notation, but the notation is long. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, yeah, so red can go checking yellow. They're trying to tell green to help out, help a brother out. But green's not having any of it. They just keep checking red. And the same issue applies, that no progress is being made. Like, I think you can just safely check yellow here and let red take a few of yellow's pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, you want
But,
red to take some of these
yeah.
pawns. For sure.
But green's just having none of it. Like, just queen g13. I don't think that hangs mate. And it tries to get red to do something active.
Okay, so green's idea here is if he could check red, yellow could push a pawn and tempo that queen.
Yeah.
And he can do that right now. Green can check red.
The problem is the move order. Yellow would have to actually push the pawn first. And I just don't see that ever happening.
True. Let me see, double check.
Nice. All right. Take those when you can. Okay, like right now, if you're green, just check. Play queen e14. And get red comfortable getting
I don't
aggressive against
necessarily
yellow.
like green e14. I think it's better to play queen g8 because you still want to cover the m8 square against a red check.
Interestingly, it's a little bit hard for yellow to move the king, but yeah, you can just keep moving the king though. Just don't hang mate on yourself somehow.
This gives yellow an opportunity to do something, though I don't think he will.
Yeah. I don't know what green expects here. Green is never, or yellow is never going to do anything. Red
Well,
has to keep defending.
now that the rook is in a dark square, he could do something.
Yeah, but like, I still don't get it. There's
Sorry,
just
green
no
is defending
point
again.
to be checking red.
Yellow's actually moved his king to a point where he's defending these pawns, though, and we consider a pawn push.
Oh, I didn't like that from red. If you play like queen g10 check, it forces yellow's king into a more vulnerable position. And now it's close to its pieces again. Yeah, now you can just go to g10 again, and yellow's happy just to keep shuffling. If you had played queen g10 yourself, then that wouldn't be something that happens.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. It's annoying to find out when the 50 move rule happens, and if you're playing and you know time's an issue, it's extra hard. Yeah, at the rate this is going, I'm gonna start my whatever you call it, prelims, semifinals, and won't be able to finish commentating this.
Yep.
Okay, but this is good. They're finally getting yellow out of their own pieces. Oh, come on, queen g10. Just play queen g10. Actually, wait. Never mind, that hangs. Almost hangs mate. If
That's
wait,
mate
that
for
is
green.
mate. Yeah. But I don't think we can take it. No. Yeah, you can't take that. Now red just wins. Yep, that was way too premature. That was good from red, baiting green to take that. But yeah, green wasn't thinking. They were just thinking one-dimensionally.
Yep.
Now red wins this easily. Well, not easily. By the way, actually, maybe they haven't been playing too bad, but as long as they just don't hang anything stupid, get the king safe, they're fine. And don't trade your rook either. Oh wait, hold on. Is that a tie if green takes? That would be 66. Yeah, that would be a tie. So green should take this. No, green needs to take that.
Green should take the tie.
Am I
Yeah.
correct? Oh, 66. That would have been a tie. Take it.
Take it.
Red should not be doing this. Green, what are you doing? Green's completely
green
wrong.
is pushing for a win when he has no chance of winning. That's very odd.
Exactly. What is this? You're trying to get a perpetual, and there's never going to be a perpetual. What are you doing?
Just take the tie.
Yeah, green can just take that rook. It's very poor. Very poor situational awareness of the points.
Now he loses.
You have to take a few seconds and just calculate the points. I don't like that from red. Now green pushes, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's winning as long as you don't hang your rook again. Not hang it, but offer it, I should say. Okay, you can take the pawn, but are you getting forked somehow? No, if you take that pawn, green takes your f6 pawn. And then the game drags on for a super long time. Okay, yeah. I think that was better, but you're giving green more chances than you should be if you're red. Okay, push the pawn. You're green. That's a very poor move, I think. It has an idea, at least.
Yeah, red is much closer to promotion.
Yeah.
I think you hide among the dead pieces.
You have to sack on the rook. What? That's literally your only chance here.
Why doesn't red just hide among the dead pieces? I don't understand.
Yeah, green's completely...
And maybe green realizes that he can take the rook at this point.
Maybe.
So awful.
Yep, now queen check is lost.
Completely lost.
Oh, come on, green. By the way, yellow was Ayama, I guess.
Okay.
I didn't say.
How does that compare with Justin's prediction
Well,
from a while ago?
we at least me and Justin thought that, or Justin and I thought that yellow was Neo.
So Neo is one of these two players.
Yeah, so it wasn't yellow. I'm guessing it's red then, because green's doing way too many arrows. Yep.
Yeah.
Well played, Neo.
Well played, Neo. That was a throw from Kongi back.
Yeah.
So was there? I forget. Did we see another win-in opportunity? I mean, Green had a tie-in opportunity, but was there a missed win somewhere or not? It's been so long. This game
Or
dragged out
green?
forever.
Or you just mean like in general?
Yeah, just in general, was there another missed win or was that? I mean, there are certainly some
Yeah,
missed pieces.
yeah. This game went on for so long. Oh man, Concubine was playing on mobile. That's why they were struggling with time.
Okay, why was he immobile? That's
Yeah,
self
Luke also,
handicap.
by the way, predicted Neo gets the first win, and Luke's predicting that Tony wins the whole thing.
We'll see.
I even before this win, I told Neo I was rooting for him. So
Yeah,
we'll see what
I'm rooting for
happens.
Neo.
Neo, the OG.
Oh, Kongi says that he had slips. It wasn't just bad moves. It was slips.
Yeah, well, I think we figured that out, right? I'd have to find it in all these 200 moves, but there's definitely at least one slip I remember, like a queen hang or something like that. I'm too
Oh,
lazy to
yeah.
find it.
At one point, he played queen takes pawn instead of a queen tempo when the rook, so it would move and could take the pawn for free. That was pretty early.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That would have been a draw, and that would have made things very interesting because then there's two
Sure.
people in the running. All right, I'm gonna check the opening again. Maybe then I can try and figure out who is who a bit better. Oh, so Neo did the really dubious opening, by the way. In my opinion, it was just very slow. Poggy Back also did very slow opening and let Tony die. Tony just kind of did Tony's thing stuff. And Ayama just did pretty standard stuff too. Interesting, okay. Kangaback's in India. Okay.
Someone says Kongi, what happened to your team's rating? Seems like a dig. So let me go back. What move was? Okay, so this was like a 200 move game. Move 19, we got rid of. Move 19, we got rid of blue. Blue's been waiting on the
Just
sidelines this whole
insane.
time. Justin says, imagine playing the World Championship on the bus. Yeah, phone Luke
That would be
organized this whole
miserable.
thing.
I can't. That would be so stressful playing the World Championship on mobile. Okay, these people are confused with the rules. Ayama's asking if second place means you get 0.25 points, but that's not the
No.
case. I guess these guys are still stuck with the arena scoring or something.
So I'm a teacher. I teach at a community college, and we have some like learning management software. um, and some book publisher provided software. And the book publisher contacted me and said, "Oh, we've updated our software, we've improved it so it works better on mobile." And I looked at it, and they removed like 50 different features, simplified it a lot, and made it look super ugly. So apparently now it works from the phone. I would never touch that on my phone. So, but they're appealing to just a Zoomer generation, which is used to everything happening on the phone and making things terrible in the process. I got so triggered. I really should restrain myself, but I contacted like my contacts at the publisher, and I sent them like a 2-page email about all the things that were terrible with their new interface, and I was sort of worried that they were gonna like forward the email to my boss and like, why are your professors so salty? But I don't know. The only response I got was, oh, you can opt out of the new interface, which I know I can. I did that immediately, but I'm sure I'll be opted in like 6 months when they make it mandatory for everyone.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got a rematch.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we're a few moves in, so let me back up.
Oh, someone's playing the Pegasus.
Did
so
MDK3
played...
sneak into this bracket somehow?
Exactly, yeah. Neo played the way that Yellow played this game. So that's the only tell. If maybe Neo is Yellow. And Green, everyone else, I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out who Tony might be. They tend to play like a team's opening kind of stuff. Maybe Tony's red or something.
Blue is the only
I don't know
one
if Tony
with
uses
no
arrows.
active queen at this point. Red is getting very active with his queen.
Yeah. Okay. No. Wait. Who was using arrows and stuff? That was Kongi back.
I think so. Yeah.
So I guess Kongi back is red. I would guess Tony's.
My username this wants to just message Kongi back and say, "Hey, what color are you?" or no, I message
really
at Aima and say, "What color are you?"
Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Just ask the player himself.
Yeah,
He'll tell you.
Justin is pointing out that Neo often his king lives in the center instead of being safe on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely I'm gonna say this early on that Neo is yellow, Kongi back is red, and it's a toss up with Tony. I think Tony is green because of the knights. That's like a very teams thing to do. And then Ayama is blue. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I don't know enough about these players to make predictions, but we'll see if yours come to fruition.
Yeah. Justin, what's your prediction? Oh, he says Kongi likes the Pegasus.
Okay.
But Red was the one using arrows. Okay, why is blue in the tank and move 8?
I don't know.
You gotta be moving here. Like, come on, like bishop b8 or something. Like, what's the deal? There you go, bishop b8.
He just burned, what, 30 seconds on that?
Yeah, that's pretty much like a forced move. And they're thinking way too long. Which is kind of reminiscent of Kongi back, by the way. They were the one with time trouble. But I'm stick with my prediction that Kongi back
Justin
is red.
has a prediction. Justin says yellow Neo, blue Kongi back, red Aima.
Okay.
And that would make green Tony, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, that would be my alternate guess. We can ask my username this.
This hangs a pawn, but that would trap the queen. So I assume you don't take this, but I mean, do you consider it? Oh, he just takes it. Never mind.
It took.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's scary at all for blue. I don't think it's scary.
Yeah, green doesn't really have
Um,
a way to go against yellow right now. If green could like check yellow, then blue could just,
yeah.
push the pawn and win the queen.
If green could just do
Oh,
something.
oh, red could take the blue knight. Is what yellow's arrowing. That's interesting. It's the queen trade up a knight in the
Yeah, actually,
process.
no, that's nice. That's very nice. Yep, that would be a free knight at least. But maybe it's a hard one to spot for red.
Red is arrowing, going after a useless knight and destroying his pawn structure in the process.
Yeah.
And he
Yep, there we
does
go.
it.
Yuck. All right.
That's a very odd move because
Yeah.
yellow needs to get his queen out before he can do anything else. I think yellow's going to try to extricate his queen rather than make a random knight move.
Oh, that knight move isn't too bad
No,
actually.
I mean, it's a good knight move, but I think he's worried about his queen, and he is. He gets it out.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
just,
definitely not rooting for red.
yeah,
That's um,
we are not
very poor.
we are not red fans. Red is on the naughty list uh for hurting his pawn structure.
Exactly. Yep. I don't know if red thought that M6 was hanging or something, but the knight just protects it. Yeah, they thought M6 was hanging, so that's very short-sighted of them. Now
Red
they don't
now
know
in
what to do.
massive time trouble.
All right, I'm
And he's
actually
just gonna
feeling pretty
give up
confident
this
with my
pawn for
position.
nothing.
Yeah, because Conky or red is struggling with time. So I think it makes sense what I was predicting.
My username this says, "Hey Chuck Molden, who do you think is red?" Who did we say? We said Kongi because red is time travel, or
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Justin thinks it's Ayama. I don't know what that queen move does. Actually, does absolutely nothing.
yeah.
Queen was better where it was.
Well, I'm not necessarily sure it's better where it was. The queen where it was could have been tempoed with a knight or something like that. Whereas now,
Oh,
this
true.
yellow's
Well,
protecting it.
no. Okay, so this is
And
the
he's
weakness
going
of the.
back to the square.
Yeah, that's not too bad anymore. This is the weakness
Uh,
of the Pegasus. Um, that you get a pretty weak queen side. And is there anything yellow could do that's creative? Um, no, I don't think so. I think they should just develop.
ah, maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of out there. Good suggestion, but I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't think that's, well, the
it
F5
could
is
work.
more
Whoa!
reasonable.
So he found it. Hold
He
it. I
did
didn't
find
know.
it.
Wow. And it's not like green has any counterplay. Not
No,
great.
he
And if I know
doesn't.
Tony, Tony's not going to care anyway. Yeah, you could play rook takes f4. That's maybe. Well, it's not like that doesn't. Oh, maybe that's the best bet if you're trying to be a good opposite.
I don't think he's going to try to be a good opposite.
No, no, for sure no. And queen k10, by the way, just doesn't work either that well. I guess well, maybe
Kind
it
of
trains
protects.
queens. No, maybe it is okay. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, knowing Tony, yeah, I'll just do something useless. All right. And blue will fall apart. In fact, pretty much get mated pretty soon.
Yep.
They're going to lose the bishop. They're going to lose the king.
Yeah, but green can snag the mate. And he does.
Nice. Yep. They find it. Yep. Very Tony-esque. Okay. So, it was
Let's
blue.
check.
We were saying blue was Ayama.
And it is
Yep.
Ayama.
And it was.
Ayama's in the spectator list.
Yep. Let's go 1 for 1 with the prediction. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty set then that what I predicted is correct then.
Red way behind on points.
Yeah.
And
Not
yellow
good for a
still.
flank player.
Yellow has only lost one pawn in all of this.
That's amazing. Yeah. Not
Good to
bad.
be
Not a bad
yellow.
performance.
Yep, bring that queen to safety.
Let's see what they do about the pawn structure. If I know Neo, he's not going to care about the pawn structure too much.
He's offering a bishop trade.
As shown. It hurts green, but it hurts you just as much.
Yeah, it also runs up the point count versus red. Red's gonna get more desperate.
Yeah. So red would be Kangi back. Red would just, if red is Kangi back, they'll just push pawns for sure.
This
As
arrow. Yeah. Justin's saying Kangi has no arrows on mobile. But if maybe he's back on PC.
True.
When he mentioned the mobile thing, he said that he couldn't charge his laptop or something like that. So maybe he's found a way to do that.
Wait, but wasn't Kangi arrowing though? Or am I completely mistaken with who was arrowing?
I thought he was, but honestly, I'm not paying close attention as I should.
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, 4-player chess. We noticed Ayama is observant, so Ayama was eliminated.
Yeah. Okay, my username. Thank you for telling us. They kick out of this guy. He's a 1500 rapid FFA. He's a funny guy. Okay, so red gets
everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Red gets their precious queen. Immediately drops it back to something that's not completely useful. I'm wondering what they're going to do with their king. They should just go to the king side or queen side. Okay, yeah, these one move threats. These guys are way too into these one move threats.
Yep.
I don't get them. I just really don't get it. Why are you doing one move threats? It's not like
another one move threat.
Yeah, it's not like we're
he's airing like a bunch of different one move threats. Why not just get your king safer?
It's like you're bragging about that you know what 10 plus 10 is and you're in middle school. It's like, okay,
well, this is a good one move threat versus green. So green might not notice
just
that.
Pushes pawn.
He could. That hangs a pawn. Or no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. The queen covers.
They probably didn't see that, but yeah, it is covered. They are lucky.
Another one move threat. Oh, he's airing both. So red wants to first take the bishop and then take the rook, thinking that yellow won't notice either one.
That's a good strategy. Yep. Take both of them. Let's just freeze the board. Okay, yeah, I'm with Justin. Get the king to the queen side. Stop making one move.
The other thing about red is, I don't know if he knows, but he has other pieces besides that queen. Like, for example, if he moves his f3 knight, then the bishop can start attacking things.
Yeah, good point. Red does have more than just one queen.
Oh, he noticed he has a rook.
Oh, okay.
But then he still moves the queen. A rook trade offered. Green is turtling up.
Oh, yeah. My username this is hilarious. He's still messaging about Ayama is blue. Oh. Okay, I finally actually like what red is arrowing. This seems more user-friendly. Get the king safe, please.
Oh, red actually arrowed it, which means he's not going to do it. He never does what he arrows.
True. Oh, okay. It's a good start. Okay, what is green doing with their pawns? I guess trying to do something.
Yeah,
But
no,
like
I
if
like
you're
this idea. If the king can get to d1, the bishop gets to e1. That's a super safe construction for red, and it
yeah,
frees the rook and the pawns to go do their thing.
yeah. Oh, maybe red's getting their head in the game now. Seems like a good strat.
And at this point, the f4 pawn is much less important. So you could even push some p with your f pawn. I mean, h pawn makes more sense, but oh, okay. I like getting rid of that pawn there.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, takes. And I'm assuming green takes it because they don't want to get checked. Oh wait, never mind. No, they're also hanging a knight. That's not even check. What am I talking about? Okay.
Oh.
I don't see why you don't take the knight. You need points if you're red, so yeah, just take it.
Yeah.
I don't like yellow's kingside setup. It's almost there. It's like an almost good setup, but just a little bit
I mean,
awkward.
if I'm yellow, I move the e12 knight away,
Yeah,
push e12, and then being shut of the bishop.
exactly. Yeah, like knight f13
Although
and
that
then
does
knight
kind of
g13.
provide tension with green's bishop, so he might be worried that green may suddenly decide to trade at an inopportune time. Yellow pushing p.
Yeah. My username this is also given some commentary.
We got to get him in the booth here.
We should. uh, okay, well, yellow's just gonna promote if no one wants to stop them. AKA
Looks
Neo,
like no one wants
according
to
to my
stop.
prediction.
Green just shuffling.
I mean, yeah, you can take and you can decide not to take. I think it hurts you more than it hurts yellow to take that for quite a few reasons.
Yeah.
But they opt to take it though.
I think the J2 pawn, there's just the base of your chain, is a little bit weak. I mean, the rook's defending it, but it's hard to get any other defenders on there. And he's even arrowing moving it away.
Honestly, I think you can just let the J2 pawn go. I don't think green's
You,
gonna take it. I mean, they
you
can't anyway right
could,
now.
but whoa,
Oh, okay. Look at yellow
that.
with the tactics.
Oh yeah, I see. Interesting.
What? Wow, look at green
Wow.
though. Wow. What a teammate. Hold it.
Uh,
I mean,
really nice find from green.
okay, why don't you take the red
That
rook?
I don't know about because red might take that rook.
Yeah, if I'm red, I take that every day. Hold it.
Uh,
Now green kind of a little
Yeah, I
bit out of
really
it
liked
now.
green's tactic, but he should have just brought that rook back to home once he served his purpose of weakening red.
Well, I would have just taken the red rook, but I'm also greedy and unconscionable. Okay, yeah. Congrats, green. You checked yellow and didn't do much.
And hold on, this just in. My username this says red has no shot at this point. Red is too greedy.
Okay.
Heard it here first. So with rook h3, everything would be covered. Like, everybody's defended.
Yeah, that would be nice. Only they could do a knight move just once. But you can play rook h3 now. Yeah, rook h3,
Okay.
g3 or something.
Okay. I'm
But no, they go back.
thinking maybe rook f3. We gotta guard this pawn.
Yeah.
Okay, guard it with the
Knight
knight. That's another
g4.
way of doing it. I guess the advantage
Yeah.
of this way is now you can push some p on f, and you're already guarded by the rook.
Yeah.
It
Yep,
looks like
that's
that
what
was
they're
his
doing.
plan. All
I
right.
assume yellow will sack one of the knights for it eventually, but that's at least a plan.
Sure.
I don't like this from yellow because red will force the pawn to move forward somehow. But it's not like yellow has much better things to do, I guess.
And green is very patient. Gonna let these guys trade
Yep.
with each other.
And if green is Tony, I think that makes sense. I think Tony is definitely one who would shuffle.
Okay, we gotta do something about this pawn here. I still think rook f3 is reasonable to guard that.
Yeah. Or just go
The
back.
the
That's
problem
probably
with the
okay
knight
too.
shuffle is the queen can just go back to. Oh, okay, queen's not going back. Never
Not
mind.
apparently. I don't know why yellow didn't go back, but okay. Yeah, I'm assuming
Maybe he's
yellow
just
will
trying to block
sack.
green.
Yeah, I'm assuming they move knight and sack. But the way that they're thinking about it makes me think that they won't. Yep. So they decided not to. I'm not sure why.
Don't know.
But they'd rather have the knight. Goes pawn pushing. I
Okay.
think that's a reasonable move by red.
Yeah, sure. Go after the f13 pawn.
Yep. Oh,
You could just
now
guard
what?
it
You have to play
with your
like,
knight, though.
yeah. Imagine they play like knight d14. That would be funny. They do play knight d14. That is funny. Yep. That's a good knight right there. Now they just gotta play knight e13 and make it perfect.
Okay, red
Yeah.
has decided to return one move threats.
Yeah, apparently. And Tony's just gonna do nothing, by the way. Tony is like that. They're just gonna wait for a long time. If I know anything about Tony. And so red will be the one who has to do something. But if there's no one move threat, red doesn't know what to do.
Luke with a good point. Tony also likes to be up on time. And with these simple shuffling moves, green can gain a lot of time.
Yeah,
Actually, follow
that's a
from
good
hardest
point.
quotes.
Yeah, surely you stop yellow here. You can't let yellow get away with a 1-point queen. Yes, my username this is pointing out that the pawn war is afoot. Oh, that question is, do you take that? I don't think you do, because you kind of want red to sack that knight for yellow's pawn if needed.
Well, doesn't
They
need
like
to
double up
sack
your rooks.
anymore because the promotion square isn't covered anymore by yellow.
maybe not like knight h11. No, instead they put the knight back. Exactly. Yeah, Luke is giving a shout out to my username. This. Um, Kangiback should just be trying to get some time here, at least. If you're not sure what to do, at least just move quickly and then get some time, because that was their weakness last game. They didn't have time and they just panicked. Yeah, this is not so bad. Now you can park a pawn in front of yellow's pawn, neutralize it. It looks like they want to do knight move for some reason. Breaking news, green actually put the rook up.
Okay, green suddenly getting active.
Wow, I'm actually surprised, but I guess, yeah, green won. I guess green is seeing that red is not managing to do anything. So now they're going to help out, finally.
Ooh, red is pushing P.
Yeah. I would definitely push your H pawn to H7. Neutralize yellow's pawn. And optimize your pawn structure. Oy, oy. Username this is absolutely hilarious. Okay, green promotes, by the way. What? Okay, no. No, red, that's a little bit much. Yeah, red's asking a bit much with that.
Wait,
But knowing
what?
Tony, they're gonna
What
stack
happened?
the
Now I
queen.
gotta back up. Okay, red took the knight. What was he expecting?
I have no idea. Yeah.
I mean,
If you want yellow
it
to
is
take
weakening the structure, but yeah, it's
does.
not worth it at all.
A rook is a rook, and yellow has had the most points, and now has even more points.
Yep.
The gap increases.
Red clearly not the most patient one here.
No, for sure not.
I would say Tony's been the
Unless he
most
knows who
patient.
yellow is, perhaps. Perhaps that's the play.
Oh, yeah, who won the last time?
Neo did. So
So if they think
we
that
are,
Neo is yellow, maybe they want to
yeah.
weaken Neo. That makes sense.
The username this says yellow is Kongi back. That is a hot take. It is possible.
We see another one move threat from red.
Yep. And green finally pushes it. They've been pretty, shall we say, disciplined in not pushing. They push now. I love how the knight and the bishops and the pawns of reds are all protecting each other.
Yeah,
At
it took
least that
him
is
a
one good
while to
thing.
find this construction, but it's a very safe king construction.
Yeah, it is a good one. Okay, knowing Tony's afraid that red will sack on the green rook, which is definitely not their intention. But green would probably think that if green is Tony. That's also a Tony-esque move, but it's a good move. Putting some aggression.
It's a threat. Oh, that retreat is terrible. Now we lose the pawn for nothing.
Now you're losing pawns.
I hate that.
A very important pawn.
Red is in
Yeah,
shambles.
just Definitely just take that now.
Sure.
Don't even
I
hesitate.
don't.
Just take it.
I would remove it.
I guess they're afraid of M6 hanging, but I think it's a little bit out there.
Okay, if you're yellow, can you tempo the rook somehow? I guess not, because the queen defends the rook, at least for now. Yellow promoted. It seems reasonable. You can also, well, maybe not quite pick up the knight.
I don't know why. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was a little bit behind. So Tony got himself forked. I should just say green. And then yellow take advantage of that. Yeah, yellow again in a dream position here. Why didn't yellow take the red pawn, by the way? I think they could get away with that.
They could, but I
Maybe
think
it's...
green's going to move away anyway, making it more free.
Now red can protect. Knight f3 or something.
Red's
Alright,
queen
never
is
mind. Their queen's
under
hanging.
attack here.
Yeah.
He
And they let
doesn't
it hang
care about
anyway.
his queen. Okay.
Okay.
And green doesn't want the red queen.
Nope. Apparently not.
I guess he figures that
Yeah,
he doesn't want red to be too weak. He wants red's help against
Yeah.
yellow.
Yeah, I don't actually dislike not taking.
Yeah,
I
it
think
seems
either way is
reasonable.
okay.
So if I'm green here, I'm a little bit worried about king on the back rank. I think ultimately it might be safer to get the knight to either k4 or l4 and put the king on m4.
Oh, okay. So yellow sacks the queen for the 5 points. I don't like it this time.
No,
Already
if he
had the...
was going to do it, I would rather if he does the 9-point queen, so it becomes less of a target, rather than the 1-point queen.
Yeah, I guess the concern then would be that green gets the most points after that.
Hmm.
Yeah, this
So
9-point queen is always going to
you'd
be a
rather
headache.
trade it with red, you say? What?
Yeah. Okay, that's kind of out there, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know what he expects from yellow. I mean, there's no
yeah,
easy way
I mean,
for
yellow can
yellow to
check.
cover that. Okay, he wants to check. Maybe the pawn. No, yeah.
What is
What
red
would we say?
doing? Screams my username.
Great question.
Indeed, yes. What is red doing? We do not know.
Looks like red is errand to push his pawn twice to hang another pawn.
I mean, if he goes all the way, I mean, green could just take. Actually, no. Oh wait, the
Green or
bishop
yellow could
protects.
take it.
Yeah. Still,
One of them probably have to retreat to let the other take it.
respect the pawns. They take care of you. Trying to envision how Luke would say it with my impression.
That's Luke's impression of a Grathiband's impression of a Luke impression of Grathiban.
Exactly. Yep. What? Why didn't yellow take a free queen? What are you doing?
It's
Come
very
on,
strange.
Neo. You know better than that. This was very poor, I think. Unless that was... I don't know why that would be intentional not to take the queen.
Don't know.
I don't get that. Unless they just completely missed since they didn't move that bishop for who knows how long.
Maybe
What?
he thought the bishop was a pawn.
Okay.
Okay, that's mate for red. Is it a win in
I'm
1v1? Probably a lose in 1v1.
probably losing, but I would maybe take it. It's a close one.
Yeah.
I mean, if green plays this right, they should win. Their pawn is a little bit more forward,
Okay.
and
It's
technically they are
time
up a
to
pawn.
check who that was. Neo-Serbian was yellow, as expected.
Yep. Yep. Actually, that's probably why Tony went for that, by the way. Or who went for that? Yeah,
Right.
Tony did. Just a good try. It's actually just a pretty nice idea. Tempt red into taking it, which is probably losing, and also eliminate Neo from winning. So I like it actually a lot.
Yeah.
I just wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, me
But
neither.
okay, so yeah, yellow's doing good. Blockade on the light squares so that the bishop, dark toward bishop, can't hit you. Now you have to push a pawn right away. Like take d4, pawn takes d4 or something, and run. You have to.
I like
Or
that.
that way too.
And the king can
Yep.
then hide among the dead pieces too.
Yep. Start taking, and now you just drop back. No worries. You'll sack the knight if you have to. Just don't do anything absolutely nuts.
I would go back to h2, because then you have... Okay, never mind.
I think this is fine.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. Now, if you're green, you play like queen i8 or something. Okay, it pins the knight. That's a good move. I like that. You have checks on green if you want them. Actually, wait, hold on a second. Do you have a perpetual?
No,
Hold on.
because the bishop can drop back.
Oh, never mind. What am I talking about? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's not a good move, though. Now green should surely push. Yes? Yeah, we're trying to calculate, but I think this is losing. Green has time, though, so they can afford to calculate this. I think this is good for green if they push.
So, if green pushes, red can throw in a check. Or no, wait, that check doesn't work. Oh, yeah. He can throw in a check and then sack his knight. But he doesn't have
Yeah.
to put the queen in the mix.
Yeah, definitely throw that in. Yeah, now sack. Or you could check. I would have just checked first, actually. See if what green wants to do. You can't check. Or never mind.
I think you
Okay, what
play
about
pawn takes
queen
pawn here.
n7?
Okay.
I
Interesting.
think queen n7 was very strong. You attacked the pawn and you attacked green's knight.
Oh, I see.
I think that was actually very good. And now it's never possible.
Well, you're still attacking the pawn at least.
I guess technically, yeah, and it's actually very awkward to defend it. Can't defend with the queen or you hang your knight.
This could be the way.
Oh, Luke was saying there's queen j2 check. I guess that is possible. Okay, yeah, but green's never scared of like queen m8 check. It doesn't really actually do anything. You just block with the bishop.
Red continuing to make
win.
one move threats.
Yeah.
But his
now
king
just lost.
king is looking sad now.
Yeah.
The
Maybe just knight e4 check.
I really think if you're red, you should play the pawn takes dead piece, pawn takes dead piece.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Because I mean,
start
not
to
only
push.
does it threaten promotions, but it clears some squares for your king to move.
Okay, hold on, but they have a little bit of something.
Get in somewhere.
Queen m6. Queen m6, and you lose the dark squared bishop, but do you get mated?
I don't think so. Oh, don't like that. When I see a free bishop,
Actually,
I
let's
take it.
skewer the bishop. Okay, do you get mated if you take the dark squared bishop?
I don't think so.
I think you do. I don't
like
that.
this at all.
Nope. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Red didn't even see the hanging bishop.
Hey, Momo Chess, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it.
Hey, we got a raid here. It's close to Pokemon. Not at all. But
Kind of like Pokemon. Really appreciate the raid. Hope you had a good stream. So you were doing some just chatting, but you have chess in the username, so clearly a chess fan. So this is
yeah.
4-player chess, for any of you not aware. This is technically FFA, though really it's solo. I put the rules in the chat. We are watching and commentating on a world championship game. This is not the finals, but we're getting pretty close to the finals. We're playing down from 16 players to 4 players. This is one of the groups of 4. Okay, so this is interesting. So you have to be careful about a fork. You can't go up.
Yeah. Yeah, Red lost the thread. They should have just taken the bishop, I think.
For sure.
And now it's just losing. It's gonna be a long battle though. I get a feeling.
It will, yeah.
Unless Red just hangs mate somehow. Or a fork.
Thanks for the follow from Momo Chess. So yeah, we had 16 players qualify from arenas. Today we've been playing down to 4 in 4 groups of 4. This is our last matchup of 4. And the winners of those 4 matchups will then be seeded into matches with 12 of the players with the highest ratings from the leaderboard. And those 16 players will play down to 4 tomorrow, really starting tonight in about 2 hours. It's the first bracket. And then they will play down to 4, and next weekend we will have the finals of those 4 players.
Luke, that wasn't a free knight because if the queen took the green knight, then green takes red's bishop. The queen was protecting the red bishop. If I understand where you were.
This bishop can get into the action now.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well start checking. I don't know if that's the right way.
I think that's reasonable. Oh, you preferred the one near the king?
Yeah. Bishop just seems out of place on the back rank here. First rank, I should say.
Could be.
I like that.
Yeah,
lot,
because
actually.
now it's less misplaced in the back rank because now you have queen h2.
Oh,
Okay, I
now
think
you're
you
just
trade
losing.
that. Yeah, you trade that for sure. What?
What are you doing? Trade it and then take the c4
Yeah,
pawn.
I mean,
What?
everything falls if
No,
you
you
just
can't
take
again.
that. What is he thinking about? That's automatic. We take that queen.
Yeah, they're just trying to play it fancy, I guess. But it's no, there's no need to play fancy here.
No.
Just take it. Come on. I guess there. Well, yeah, you have queen f6, but there's no mate.
Yeah, he's moving further
Come
away
on,
from
man.
his knight. That was missed opportunity. He'll
Yeah,
probably have
I
that
mean, I'm
same
sure they'll have it
opportunity again,
again.
though.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of chances. But yeah, if you're red, just keep repeating if you can. Maybe bishop f6 now, or what are you gonna do? Okay, this way. Oh my, okay. My username, this is now roasting Chuck. Chuck Moulton over here.
Okay. 400 less radiant. First of all, that's just false. Wait, let me check what these players rated. Maybe that's true. What are these guys rated? No, I'm not 400 less than this. I guess the lowest rated is Tony with 2,800. I'm like 2,500. That's 300. Anyway, it balances out because Grassy's 3,100, so he pulls me up a little bit.
To be honest, though, I think you are underrated. You haven't played for who knows how long, and inflation has been real.
Yeah. You can still force a trade. It's not as good of a trade now because it's going to be harder
Yeah.
to take this pawn.
Yeah, green is making this so much more complicated than it has to be.
Okay, now he takes a pawn.
Okay. Yeah, red doesn't have anything, not even
Well,
much. And
he
no,
could
never
have
mind. They
picked up
had
the bishop for free, but or no, that would
could,
be a
but then
bishop
they
trade. I see. Never mind.
yeah,
All right, I think we go over there try
they
to
just
eat that
keep
knight.
hiding.
Sure.
Whoa, okay. Don't do that. Just go to like C8. And literally just do like C8. No, now
That
you
lets
let
the
red
queen
the
in.
queen get in.
That was not the
Yeah.
way. Now the bishop can get
Because you
in.
can
Yeah.
yeah, you can afford to get checked all day, and I don't think red
This is
realized
actually
that.
going to be mate. Oh, not that way, but
Um
he just missed mate here. But the queen c7 before was going to lead to mate.
yeah, this technique is definitely, shall we just say, subpar.
Yep.
My username this. Comment LOL if Chuck Moulton is underrated. Alright, I gotta stop obsessing with my username this. Yeah, amazingly, Red is still living.
Yes. Yeah.
What is this? This must be like a 40 move end game so far or
Well,
something.
he's. It was a very easy endgame. He's turned into a very hard endgame.
Yeah.
He has managed to take all the. No, I guess that dead piece is covered. Don't want to plunder that one. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh wow. What a
Wow!
throw.
What a throw! This is
What
now
a
a win
ridiculous
for
throw.
red.
Come on. Alright. Come on, that was ridiculous.
Amazing that Tony managed to lose that.
Wow. Uh so Luke should have been right. But Tony managed to throw this.
Yeah,
So unfortunately Luke has lost his prediction now.
he has.
Wow. Kagi back is brain dead now. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I might get canceled.
Kagibek says, I'm kind of dead. Maybe that means that maybe he's tired? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think mentally he's just exhausted. Come on, man. We're only in the second game. We got a long way to go yet.
Yep.
I can totally see Tony winning the next one. So yeah, we could be here for a while.
Yep. So this
What was
was
that? How?
142 moves. Our last game was over 200 moves.
Yeah.
This is
This was a
definitely
50 move
longest
1v1, by
bracket.
the way.
Oh, wait, he's asking who's Tony. Tony is VRDTMR.
Yeah.
So if you scroll up, um, I thought Luke listed the names up there somewhere. Um,
Yeah. Tony Vardy. Should be at the top,
yeah, but
right?
he has the usernames like next to the names,
Yeah.
but I guess he didn't do that here.
Luke got
But I
Luke
mean,
got lazy with the copy.
yeah, but you can see how uh the username is a derivative of the name.
Wow. So
And anyway, this
Conky
was
can win.
super easy win for green. Like green is thrown away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kongibak says it's 3:38. I guess I guess that's AM for him. I think he's in
Yeah.
India. Yeah, understandable.
That's dedication right there. It's like gonna be an all-nighter. It's
Yeah,
definitely gonna be an all-nighter.
but this was the qualifier that he happened to win on. There was qualifiers many different times.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, that means he was grinding. Actually, I think he was just grinding all day trying to win an arena and wasn't,
Right.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's rough.
Who is Neo? Neo was
Neo
yellow.
Serbian is Neo. Yep. And Ayama is Ayama, by the way.
Yeah.
Our username this. You can feel free to chat on the Twitch as well.
I don't know if
Or we're not
I don't know if he
showing.
has Twitch. He might be just
Yeah, maybe
watching
not.
anonymously.
My username this. That was the joke. All right.
He can't make a Twitch account. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Probably age or something.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a few. I'm gonna also take a restroom break.
Okay. So yeah, Grathy Ben streams on Twitch as well. You also be sure to follow Grathy Ben. I shouted him out earlier, but in addition, on the stream title, you can just click on his username, and you can go there to follow him. Really appreciate the raid from Momo Chess. If any of the Momo Chess viewers have any questions about what's going on, happy to answer the questions. We were sort of super concentrated on the game. It was getting intense at the end game here. Now we're taking 5-minute bathroom break between the next games. So just to catch up the Raiders on what's going on, we have this is a match format. So these are the same 4 players are going to play games repeatedly until one of them scores more than 1.25. So a win is 1 if there's, and you get nothing for second, third, or fourth, but you may share points if you get a tied win. Which we had some situations where there could have been ties, but people declined to do so. And it's been kind of a blunderfest. We've seen many missed wins from all the players. But right now, Neo Serbian has a point. Kongi Back has a point. I think we're just 2 games in. It's been 2 hours, 10 minutes, and we've just gotten 2 games in. Normally games are much faster, but these were very long end games. So the winner of this match is going to compete against 3 players who are some of the highest rated tomorrow, same time, which is 20 UTC. So the players they're going to play against are Cha Cha Real Smooth, No Well Okay, and Carlos Gabriel 1234. And the winner of that match will progress to the finals. So they point out 133 green. Yeah, I pointed this out as well. He's saying it's made in 1. I don't think it's made in 1, but made in 2. So check, and you have 2 choices. You either take the knight, or this is mate, or you take the bishop, this is mate. If there was mate in 1, I didn't see it. There's a different, no, yeah, that's really the only mate in 2. Like, because you can take that. But yeah, it's got to be queen c7 is the way. But much, much earlier. We can scroll back. many moves here. Let's see. Okay, not quite that far. Yeah, so once we got to this 2-player stage, right here, this queen trade is just automatic. Check, take a pawn. All you need to do as green is eat this one last pawn before it queens. And pretty easy to do. You have a dark squared bishop, you have a knight. So, I mean, what are your choices? If you push the pawn, that pawn's never going anywhere because this square is covered. If you take, at least you're threatening to go this way, but still doesn't look so hot. I think you could just, I mean, yeah, you could just put this knight on a dark square, control the light square. That pawn never going anywhere. And then you can maneuver your bishop to take that pawn. So, I mean, I don't know what he would do, but let's just say he walks over here. He can even sack your bishop, and this should be pretty easy endgame to win. Because you have 2 pawns, you have an extra knight. So you could bring your knight over to help. You don't even need the knight though. I mean, you can just walk the pawns with the help of your king. But let's just say you bring the knight back. Well, I mean, you can't walk into the fork, so that's a bad example, but you know, this game kind of plays itself. So yeah, it was a completely winning endgame for green. Okay, this guy is trying to play on teams with me, so let's take this opportunity to go and block him. Let's see. Chess.com makes it very, very hard to block people who spam me with challenges. So, I need to remember his username. Buruk. Okay, I spelled that wrong somehow. Okay, we found it. Alright, let's go ahead and block this guy. Problem solved. Okay, looks like we're onto the rematch. And we're a few moves in, or 5 moves in, so let me catch up.
Okay, we're back.
We are.
Hey, hold on. Concubag already said my bad. It's as if he was stalling on the accidentally FK or something at the beginning, so maybe he was blue or something. Which I was there at the beginning to see, but
How does one get 0.25 points? By tie-in. So keep in mind that
okay.
the point count matters when the game is over, not the last person left. So it's possible for all 4 people to end the game with the same amount of points. So red and yellow, very active. This is being played in a very teamsy way. It seems like teamsy openings for blue and green as well. I assume they'll try to get their queens active pretty soon. Okay. Red is tempoed, but red gets a move before blue can do anything.
Okay, I think Neo is green. He has the same structure as before. Piggyback is red. Blue is maybe Tony. Yellow would be
Ooh.
Ayama.
Queen trade, and red yellow get up a knight. Unless I guess green could push a pawn. Well, no, that never mind. Yellow moves first, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so green takes useless pawn. That is now under tempo. The question is if yellow plays something like J12 or something very annoying.
Now he's going to
Just
defend his own pawn.
the pawn? Right? Wait, no, hold on. No, never mind. I was going to say Tony is maybe red because of this E4 pawn push, but there's no way. Definitely Kongibak has to be red, I think. All the arrows. Also, I don't understand blue's last move, bishop a6. Oh, I guess they're afraid of queen takes c6 and bishop takes b5 or something crazy. Okay, but red just blocks up that whole diagonal.
That's super passive with red. Yellow can't be happy
Very
about
passive.
that. So, I mean, that's leaving yellow on his own.
Oh, that is nasty. Yellow can sack on c9 here. Very unpleasant for red. Or for blue, I mean. Yikes. If I'm blue, I probably move my king to a6 and hope I survive. Yep. You could probably still sack. Green is so passive.
Yeah, well, where does this rook go?
Yeah, it's just gonna be trapped. Just take c9. Oh, come on.
He was worried about yellow trading with him at an inopportune time, so he's going to do the trade first.
Yeah, but this is ugly. Not thinking at all about the 4-player or 3-player stage.
Yep.
Red just castles, slow as usual.
So green could tempo the yellow rook, but he's got to worry about this knight that the bishop is bearing down on.
Yeah, it's not a good night at all.
It's looking bad for green.
Yeah, definitely green has to be Neo. What is Kangi back? I think yellow is Ayama, perhaps. Or Tony, either one of those.
Okay, that's interesting.
I like that, actually.
I do like it.
The only
Yeah,
way to
because
save the
I
knight.
was wondering how you save the knight, and that seems reasonable. It does present a check for yellow, where yellow has bishop takes pawn, but red is not active to do anything with that.
Yeah.
Yellow getting his rook to a safer square. This diagonal is still a problem for green because his rook is still being hit if the pawn moves.
Yeah. I think if, well,
Red is
I was
Aaron
going to say
taking that.
crazy stuff.
So apparently he wants yellow to capture his own pawn in order to defend. I don't think that's legal. Okay,
Yeah, so red
this
goes for
other move
this.
is a legal move. He's errored 2 legal moves and 1 illegal move. So we'll see if. And by the way, queen to G4 would also be reasonable. It looks kind of silly, but because they're teaming, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
And it's actually an active move because it attacks yellow as well. But no, he keeps things snug in his own territory.
This hurts green a lot.
Yeah, green. Okay, I was gonna say he could either castle or he could move his rook. He's opting to move his rook.
Yeah. I think it's better to keep the king in the center, but you're still gonna have check threats and stuff from yellow. It's just not fun any way you have it at this point. And blue is just gonna let green die.
Apparently.
I'm definitely getting blue as Tony vibes. Which would mean yellow is Ayama. Justin, I need your prediction again.
I think yellow just wants to lock down the structure.
Yeah. And okay, so green castles is that way.
Oh, red is pushing P.
And they can afford to. Green blue in a very bad spot. Also just a good move in general. Some space.
Yeah, I'm still looking at this check from yellow and wondering. Oh, okay. Green shuts it down.
Yeah, I like that from green. I don't think that was necessary.
The
Yellow,
bishop
by the way.
fork of the two rooks is not nearly as good as if the queen was back on the 10 file.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it
Because he was on the 10
You're
file,
already
then
better.
the rook is completely dead. Whereas otherwise,
Yeah.
it's just a trade of a bishop for a rook, which, I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
And it's like the last remaining bishop from yellow. So yellow should be respecting the bishop.
Clayton disregarded the bishops.
Yeah, I mean, this basically is going to help blue get more active, too. So it went from a great tactic to just helping blue with development.
Oh, okay. Green's actually being active here. It's a nice move.
That's a real threat.
Yeah. Multi-dimensional threat.
Okay, so red is threatening the green knight to distract him.
Yeah, I think you just knight takes.
Sure.
Okay. Wouldn't be surprised, yeah, if bishop takes. Now you take the pawn.
Yeah, and you have the same threat.
Okay. And red is throwing a completely useless move back, which they play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think red is going to push P. Maybe try to snipe the mate on yellow.
Right. I think yellow's going to live. I don't like this move from blue. It's very slow. Actually, also just hangs up a knight, but didn't because there was mate, but knight is loose.
I think you could take it. Oh, okay.
Okay, so green is trying to recover this position. And they're not doing a bad job of it. So a legit threat could be yellow's queen takes red's k4 pawn. Could be a thing eventually. Okay, I like that from green. Attacks red and yellow at the same time. Radon in the 4-player chess chat.
Radon. Maybe he can join us in commentary. I mean, I think Radon has missed out because there was a lot of potential roasting from these past two games.
Speaking of the man.
Oh, did he jump in? Hey, Radon.
Yeah, very briefly. Yeah, no, I was at the hospital. This is a bit. So I couldn't be here for the games.
You were at the hospital. Was it because the moves were so bad in the previous brackets you needed to seek medical attention?
I did. That is, and that is an accurate statement. My ear is killing me.
Okay.
This who the hell is IMA7?
I'm gonna turn up Radon's sound so we can hear him better.
Yeah, I can't hear
He's
you
doing
at all,
some
Jay.
ASMR, but that's fine.
Who
Now you
who
can
is
talk as normal.
AMR7?
Say that again.
Who is AMR7? This person. He's in this plays in this game. AMR7.
Oh, AMR7. I don't know. But he qualified.
Is this how many games?
There has been it has been an hour and 30 minutes. So can you give us your guess of how many games have happened?
This is game number 2.
So let me revise. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. How many games have we had?
You've had one game that lasted 2 hours and 30
No,
minutes.
there were 2 games so far, but right. we had a 200 move game and a 130 move game, something like that.
And Kangi back and Eo have a point.
Okay.
And there were a ton of missed mates in both games. So both those games could have gone many different ways.
Missed wins.
Missed wins, yeah.
He had a completely winning 1v1 versus Kangi back and threw it.
Well, Green also had mate in 2 and didn't play it, so it's more than just a...
True.
Yeah. Yeah, so last game, Green either could have done a simple mate in 2, or he could have traded queens and been up a bunch of pieces and had like the only pawns left. But instead he hung his queen by taking a dead piece that was protected.
Still checks out.
And
I mean, these are some strong players. Neo is a strong player. Tony is it's alright. It depends on the day. Tony can be really, really good, but it can also be like shocking. Basically, like, I mean, this is just a much better bracket in general than the bracket I was on with you on call earlier. I have no idea who IMA7 is though. An absolute mystery.
I didn't either. And we also have Metin as well.
Oh, hey Metin.
Hello guys.
I also look at the leaderboard and it's very confusing.
Oh, come on, Red. Seriously, dude?
Oh, what did I come into? 95.
Takes with the pawn.
Interesting.
I would have 100%.
This only helps yellow. Well, and blue, I guess.
Any info on the score currently?
Yes.
Won. And Neo won.
Wait, who won?
Kangi back and Neo.
Okay.
Won. And by the way, Kangi back has to be red. I'm thinking Neo is green. Tony is blue, I think, and Ayama is yellow.
I like how when you broke 3,000, Dylan, it like immediately hit 3,100.
We also have a chat there, eh?
I'm glad.
So Justin Davis,
inflation is being kept at bay.
To answer your question, has new setup grown on Chuck at all?
Yes.
No.
Even more.
I mean, the only growth analogy I would say is cancer. I mean, new setup is a cancer.
Brutal.
Oh, I
Why are
see. We're
yellows
still
so-
riding this semi-anonymous wave. Yeah.
Apparently. Why are ratings so high at the moment? Does anyone know? Is it some like 8-minute format? Like what happened in the last like 2 months? Because like even 2 months
Yeah.
ago, I wasn't playing, but there was still only like a couple people who were 3,000 or above. And all
It's
of a
the
sudden,
farmers who play 8-minute FFA.
yeah, but who are they farming it off of? They can't all collectively rise.
Jubla and stuff like that.
Right on. You do some stuff with money. Yeah, it's inflation. It's happening all over the world.
Yeah.
Even here, the sacred realm of 4PC. Oh, there's Meta 1.
Yep.
Oh, free Meta 1 as well. Cool.
They're so gonna miss it. I have zero faith.
I think he's arrowed it.
No, but he arrowed
So
it, so
I think he certainly knows about it.
he
Oh
Well,
right.
what's the debate?
He's,
the
the
debate?
the debate is whether he wants
No,
to
it's
hang
his
his bishop, I guess.
Okay, whatever. No one cares
No,
about the
nothing.
bishop.
Oh,
The dark
red,
square one.
red does.
So much greed. So much greed. What? No.
Oh, it's the Pred mate again. Cool. Oh,
Yeah, but,
unlucky.
I mean, yeah, blue is screwed, but is it gonna pawn push? No, we get another B. He was crying. Dylan,
Everyone
is
has
that?
to watch this game.
Yeah, Justin. He said it grows in the same way that cancer metastasizes.
Metastasizes. Okay,
If
right.
that happens, man, if they change starting position for Buckles, man,
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit!
Chuck would absolutely murder
Well,
them.
the what they've done for Bughouse, if they try to rename it to doubles, which is
Come on.
Imagine if they changed the
somewhat
starting
ridiculous.
position, right? Like one board just
Did-
has the king and queen switch and the other standard
Yeah.
chess.
Yellow
Did
should
red
definitely.
just hang a bishop? Or oh, I guess they were worried about the green promotion.
Red should let yellow should have taken red's bishop. Screw red, man.
So I guess yellow got spooked by red just blatantly hanging it, thinking that, oh yeah, so it's just a trade, I'll allow it. I don't know.
No, I mean they're working together still. But if I was yellow after red didn't take the mate on blue,
Yeah.
I mean,
No longer work together.
Yep.
I wouldn't 100%. Like you had a free M1, you didn't take it, and now
No,
my
but it
winning
wasn't
chances are
free. The
compromised.
bishop was hanging. You know, that's not free. It's only 15 points, okay? That's not 20.
Now all of a sudden, there's a very like, I wouldn't give 1,000-1 odds on blue losing.
Bishop C11-4.
Thank you so much for the raid from Swole19. Really appreciate it. Swole, I saw you were doing a collab with Martin. Did I miss Swole? Did I miss the girlfriend stream, or has that not happened yet? Oh, appreciate the sub. 52 months. I think you're my longest subscriber. Pretty sure.
52 months. That would make it. Yes. Oh yeah, he had a he.
Oh, on
did miss
Tuesday. Okay.
the stream, right? 4 days ago. Big announcement! Exclamation girlfriend. You know what, Swell? That seems to. I don't know you, but I feel like that's probably the quickest way to unannounce that with your Twitch stream. Is
In all fairness, I made the announcement for him. But Swole did a stream where he talked about getting a girlfriend, so I set up an announcement.
How kind of you. So tough. Chuck, when are we getting your girlfriend?
Oh, when one of you get me a girlfriend.
When What's your type, Jack?
What's my type?
Yeah.
Probably living in America.
I don't know. It has to be at least 3,000 at 4-player chess.
Well,
No. I don't. My type is my basic type is smart girl.
yeah.
There you go.
Age range. Come on, Jack. If I'm gonna matchmake, I need to know.
Age range. I don't care that much about age range. But I don't want someone who already has kids or something like that. So
there we go. Well, exactly.
Legal age.
Legal age. Yeah, well, we'll put a minimum, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna take this as 25 to 40.
Okay. What's your matchmaker fee?
That's a good question.
100 rating points in FFA.
Without me having to play. Yes, I accept this.
You have to play on Reynolds account and win 100 points of rating.
Yeah, I feel like I'd rather let myself play, I'm not gonna lie.
Otherwise, it's gonna be 100 points of rating the other way.
At least it'll be quick.
Yeah, it'll only take like one game.
What's my fee? Well, it depends on your combined net worth 20 years post-marriage, and then I'll take a percentage cut.
Look, that's a smart investment.
So, yeah. You gotta invest in love, my friend. Gotta invest in love.
Oof. Alright,
Okay,
Chuck, you know what to do. Divorce after 19 years, then remarry after another. Easy.
Well, you know, I don't think Chuck would do that. You know.
It's economically speaking the best decision. What do you mean?
I'm not really a divorcing type.
Do they have to be an economist?
No, but it's only for the money, right?
They don't have to be an economist, no.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd rather have I'd rather date a STEM person than an economics person, probably.
That's a good choice because, as we all know, economists are idiots. So that's a good start. Oh, here's the check. We knew it was coming.
Yeah, but what's the follow-up? I mean, I guess green gets in there.
There is no follow-up. That was easy.
Yeah, yellow should have just gone after red. I mean,
yellow should have gone where?
Yellow should have taken the red bishop, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
he said immediately. Really? That was the first thing I thought. When yellow didn't make blue, you go after red. A STEM person. I'm trying to think if I know any STEM people who fall into your category.
Do they also have to live like near you?
Yeah. How close do they have to live? Because it's the UK an option.
I would say the entire world is fine. It's interesting. I talked a lot with my friend Wade, who was off wife funded, and his criteria was she had to live within a 5-mile radius of his house, which I thought was unnecessarily limited.
I don't even know where to begin on that. 5-mile range of his house.
Oh, that makes it easy. Then you don't have to think about any other restrictions, because if you put any other restrictions, that's just 0 immediately.
Yeah. So, shockingly, blue is still alive after all of this.
No, blue's gonna be fine. Blue's gonna win this thing.
Shockingly, blue is alive.
Hold on. Blue's gonna win this? Interesting.
My girlfriend I think actually lives within 5 miles of me. You should get a tape measure and find out. It should have to be a really long tape measure.
But what distance are we talking? Are we talking like direct or like
as the crow flies? I assume it means.
Sure.
Yeah.
As the crow flies.
Yeah, as the crow flies. That's them.
Well, I don't
Do I
know.
know anyone who would fit in? I'll have to have a think, Chuck. What if they hate chess?
Oh, I'm okay with that. As long as I can still play chess.
What if they hate? What if they love chess but they hate Bughouse explicitly? Like that's a complete deal breaker. They will not play.
That's not a deal
Tomorrow.
breaker.
No, for them, it's a deal breaker.
Oh,
Yeah, ask me a
that
question in the
I
game
had to
when you
give up
turn top.
Bughouse.
You have to give up Bughouse.
I don't know about that.
Never.
Well, is that because you you feel insecure that if you get beaten, you will feel like less of a chess player? Is that like? Because you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. You know, playing people who are better than you is how you
What?
improve.
That just hangs a bishop for nothing.
Nice.
It hangs it for a check on himself. See? Very good value. Oh, he gonna get mated now. Queen G1.
You think you should chess
Yeah,
even grow?
but yellow could promote pretty
Yeah,
quickly here.
but what if it was like really hot?
Oh, okay. This.
Oh.
No, I see what you mean. Oh look, there's a knight check because the pawn is pinned.
Oh yeah, there
Oh,
is.
Swole likes girls who don't play chess more. Interesting.
Yeah,
No, I mean I think it'd be an advantage to have a common hobby, but wouldn't be a deal breaker if they didn't.
yeah.
See, honestly, I would rather. I think I'd rather date a bridge player than a chess player because that's like a natural teams game that a lot of people play together as couples.
What about these girls that go around Discord messaging people like, oh, do you have a Twitch stream? I'm an artist.
I block all
I
of
think
those immediately. I get those. I would say at least
he
once
just
a week, probably twice a week is the average.
Why are you looking
Oh.
at that? I mean, yeah, exactly. Why are you going
That
off the
Three
red, man?
rook.
Quite a lot.
Go off.
Yeah, red.
Go off.
Red wants yellow to defend it. Not gonna happen, buddy.
No, don't take the. Okay, well now yellow is just gonna fucking murder.
Look, dating a bug player would break the universe.
It would break all the other bug players' hearts.
There are not many
All
bug
the
players
other
out there.
all the other 6 bug house players would be very sad.
Yeah, I think you just need to find someone who will gladly mock everyone. That's what you need to
I'm
find.
not gonna
Someone who
date you
just
right now.
roasts people.
Not gonna date you.
Why not?
And
Chuck?
why not?
Why not?
He's trying so hard to win your heart.
I'm a STEM. I'm a STEM dude.
You are a STEM
You know?
dude.
Doesn't
I'm a
play
STEM.
bridge,
Yeah,
but he's really
honestly, my life would be so much easier if I was attracted to guys, but I am not.
Yo, Chuck, do you know how win fast Radon is in poker? He's he's
the
incredibly
best.
win fast.
I'm very win fast. He's not wrong.
What do you mean by win fast?
Well, there was this ad, and like he was streaming poker to me, and I saw this ad to like one of the game rooms, and it said win fast. So I told him to click on it. He clicked on it. First hand, he got 2 kings, and he won very fast.
Oh wow.
Win fast.
He just like all in like that.
Yeah. See,
I
I
was
very
also
win
lose
fast.
fast immediately after, but it's reflected.
Jack's not as good as Kings, man. What can I say?
He won the first
Like-
game, and then he had to spend like 2 hours winning back what he lost in the second.
Yeah, it was good fun.
If you're green, why don't you take some free points by grabbing the rook? Am I missing
It's
something?
too complicated.
No, but no. What? He's not going to turn on blue.
Wow, they're still green is still working with blue.
I think they need to. I think they want to work against yellow.
Okay.
They could mate here, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I guess that's reasonable.
Queen A11 maybe?
Queen G13 would be savage
Why would it be savage?
because of Rook H14 check.
Yeah, but I mean Queen A11 is just better, no? Because you just mate him. Get rid
But
of
it's
the
not
corner entirely.
Oh,
Or not.
and blue is not going to help. Unfortunate.
You know, there is a world in which yellow can mate red. If that third rank ever gets defended by anything, oh, never mind, then I will. Wait a minute.
So green has the safest king.
Yeah, just move your king up. That's sick. I don't know why blue is going after
Yeah, I don't think
red.
I don't think green wants to go after red. Yellow is the big target. Yellow's too strong.
Yellow is.
I have officially no idea what anyone wants to do.
Well, I see what some of them want to do. I just don't see why.
Wait, have I got the cards confused? Who betrayed who again?
Who betrayed who? Man, it's been so long. I don't remember.
I think red betrayed yellow.
Oh, there was a checkmate, and red didn't take the checkmate.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, that was a long time ago, yeah.
Super greedy. And then yellow. Oh yeah, red didn't check. Yeah, fuck red. Sorry, yellow. We're fine, man. We don't want to. I got confused for a second. Screw red.
We have seriously a 78 move 4-player stage.
Yeah,
No,
screw red.
let's call it more like a 3.5 player at the moment.
Blue wants to mate red together with green, but
Blue
why would green do that?
In the game. Unfortunately, Blue's not participating in the game.
Okay, blue green are still working together, I guess.
Well, blue thinks they are.
All the arrowing.
Oh, yellow does have a mate on. Okay. That would have been fun.
Queen A5 check.
Is he just going to time out? And he is. Or wait, maybe I'm timed out. Oh shoot.
You're timed out.
I'm going to have to reload here.
Bottom right corner, there's a tiny
okay, I've missed a ton of moves apparently.
circle arrow that you can use to refresh. Right
First let me see. I'm showing this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back a bunch of moves. I was wondering why is blue waiting doing nothing here.
I introduced my friend who I lived with at university, in my final year, to his current girlfriend through my Twitch stream.
Through your Twitch stream?
Legit.
Interesting.
I'm an excellent matchmaker. So, these services, they're not cheap, but they get the job done.
I mean, I 100% be willing to pay for a matchmaking service. I don't think it would be effective.
You haven't tried the Radon matchmaking service?
Clearly, I have not.
No, it's very effective. It's worked in 100% of cases.
God, where was it that I left off?
Them being on the planet Earth.
Okay, this is where I left off, and it looked like there was a possible mate that I don't think could be taken. That I don't think would be taken by green. Okay. Then a bunch of other moves happened.
Noise. Who's got a robot living in their back garden?
That's Graphy Ben.
Uh-oh, am I doing the thing?
You're doing the thing.
Now,
You're not
now-
doing the thing. Your microphone is doing the thing.
Why are you downloading
Let me try something.
your computer?
Well, yeah, but be careful. Radon already has like one non-functioning ear. We wanted to have at least one that's working.
Yeah, well, I have only got my phone working, so yeah, let's not change that. Thanks, guys.
Is he finally gonna take this pawn and start pushing? Ooh, okay, that's
Oh,
mate. It's a free mate.
Yeah,
And is
Oh, I
yellow
think I know
gonna?
what it
Yellow's
is.
not gonna play that, is he?
no. I mean, also, he would just protect it, so I don't really.
What do you mean he would just protect it?
I think the robot's going now.
If he did do
Not
that, he would
hearing
just.
it. That's good.
Okay, so yellow trying to get a free knight, which green willing to do for the 20 points.
Was it Kongi back? It was.
Yep.
Radon, you see the.
Immediately Radon
Not
digs in. As soon as the mate happened,
Deserved.
Radon type deserved.
No mercy. The death.
Whoa. Okay, I guess that makes sense. He wants to push some P.
There's the clown.
I did say it was Kongi back.
Madden digs in further. Madden says, if only there was a mate and one on blue.
Yeah,
you know,
it would have been so good for red.
50 moves ago.
Dude, you guys are rubbing it in so hard.
See, this is one of the things I like about the chess.com official coverage when they have GMs playing is they have like live cams of the players. So like it'd be great to pull up a Kongi back cam to see if he's crying right now from all the roasting.
Some like 13-year-old teenager crying. One, like, no thanks.
So
Don't
so
worry. We all
green
lose
went
games
from
sometimes.
the safest king to also not a very safe king.
Well, I mean, but who has
They've
the
got a lot of
safest king in
points.
this position? I would say that green
He
is still
does,
up
yeah.
there together with yellow.
Green is in the best spot. It's not even close. What I do think was a major mistake was playing Jason, like playing K6. That's the only thing I have a real problem with. Like, why compromise your king like that?
I mean that's what I was saying, that he had a safe king. He should have pushed the 4 pawn instead of the 6 pawn.
Not even that. I don't even think he should push that. He should have just played K10. Just attack the J11 pawn.
Makes
Like,
sense.
that you're just going to rip open the yellow. He has absolutely zero coverage after that. Just tactically a very strong decision. Or positionally a very strong decision. And tactically irrelevant. Now, you've got to cover so many squares. You've got this open diagonal that your king is on. That can be abused. If yellow's not going to take the pawn. If yellow takes the pawn, blue takes the rook. And then, no, blue takes the queen, and then yellow can't be captured without immediately losing.
Yep. That's interesting. Gives more points to yellow, but yeah, we can eat these pawns. Oh, do you trade those?
Now you fork on h5. Damn, missed it.
That's a fork. So green holds onto these pawns.
So if Neo is green, then Neo again manages to have the most points. A lot. Seems to be good at that.
Yeah.
Red could have had the most points.
True enough. Okay, Jay. My match could start before this thing ends.
It could.
Oh wait, are you in a match?
Yeah.
Match
who you
starts
playing?
in an hour.
Wait, oh yeah, with Rohito and
Evgeny.
Ray.
Yep.
Oh, Evgeny, sorry.
Claudia.
And Claudio. Okay, good luck.
Remember to think about turning anonymous on or off depending on what you want, because it's still semi-anonymous for whatever reason.
Yeah. I'm betting on literally everyone else. But then you, Dylan. Then you. You're my fourth favorite candidate to win your bracket.
He's in your top 4.
He's in my top 4.
Very generous.
That's high praise. That's high praise. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, Dylan.
Yeah, maybe if you do really well, one day you'll be a world champion.
Yeah.
4-player chess.
True enough. True enough.
So, Grathi,
Yes.
is your match going to be also first to 1.25, or is there a higher amount?
Yeah, that's just 1.25.
Oh, we got a prediction in the chat. Grath will 2-0
Hey.
and then 3-0 and win the tournament. Heard it here first.
Absorbing Trance is my biggest fan.
Honestly, you've come to you've got to the top in this new era of players. They don't see Rahito, Arseni, and myself anymore. They see you, Graf. Don't disappoint them. You're the guiding light.
Okay, Jay. Okay. I'm the hope in the darkness.
Exactly. You're proving that anyone can become a champion.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
Doing him dirty like that.
I'm only here to roast. That's literally all I do.
Do you trade these? I mean, green gets very powerful, but
my deep-seated insecurities. I have to mock. I have to mock you.
How about maybe you pull a mate on blue before? No, you don't.
Yeah, I mean, green's about to promote. I think you have to stop that.
Oh, do you pull a mate? You can take the rook. What? Take the rook.
Oh, yeah, take the rook because then you
Green
get the
promotes
mate.
that.
No, but green's promotion helps you.
Yeah, exactly. You have made a 1 if green promotes. You take the rook, green promotes, checkmate a 1.
Yeah, but do you win the 1v1 versus green? Down like 4 pawns?
Oh,
Probably
it's not
not.
enough to check, is it? 51. Yeah, you're missing 12 more points then. Yikes. Well, that's unlucky. Just checkmate green instead. Good idea. Promote?
Yeah, you definitely promote. Always bring the rook back, protected by the queen. I wonder if blue's gonna start checking green though. Nope. Will blue go after the green queen? Probably not.
I mean, rook b6. Oh, that would be dumb, yeah. Oh yeah, that would be stupid.
Surprised blue hasn't started pushing P.
Yes, blue's gonna take another like 20 seconds to calculate that rook b6 or rook to m9 doesn't quite work, I guess.
Guess if they want to throw the game. It's a lot of money for green.
Yeah.
I don't know why blue didn't check green there, but
We will never know. Check. Oh, okay.
I get the feeling that blue is set on promoting the pawn. Let's see.
Check. Well, not by blue, right? Yellow, check. Check and see what happens. Oh, that's the check I meant. Back we go. So queen g10 is probably losing.
Wow, okay. Just trying to tempt green.
But green cannot be tempted. Yeah, I was about to say, I still think that queen to I1 should be tried. To see if blue makes anything work. Yeah, don't rook check.
Blue does not care.
Yeah.
Rook check would be tragic.
Maybe they get tired of the game and they can rook check. Another 150 plus move game. This one.
You reckon? Nothing fair
Oh,
No, you
we hung
cannot
the
check.
pawn.
It does seem fair enough.
Okay, pawn push.
Really?
Umbrella pawns.
Hello.
Like green might be pushing now.
Yeah, green should probably stop on the workers.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He's a little underbuilt, yeah.
Little bit underdeveloped in green.
Double check. Got him.
Kangi back, playing from India, and these games go on forever.
Now that's a real double check.
Yeah, so if that double check happens, I'm pretty sure Lucas already sitting in chat with a 69 emote ready.
I'll take the double check.
Oh, there it is. 69 points. Wait, that's not Luke. Hold up.
Blue back in the game.
So green is doing something wrong because green does not have 4 queens.
Look at blue. Okay. Decides to be kind.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yellow's
such
gonna shuffle forever.
Liquid Fire has been sent a congratulations message.
What?
Yeah, what's the concept in that?
Yeah, for what? Maybe someone did from the leaderboard did not agree to play. Was he next on the leaderboard or something?
Liquid opted not to play
No, but he's
in
number
the
10.
tournament.
Whoa. Okay. He's assuming neither of them can take that.
Oh, Lewis withdrew. Okay.
Oh, Tiger.
Oh, did Luis withdrew? Okay.
No, ever so likely you would have a chance of.
Yeah, maybe the tournament isn't high rated enough for him.
Could be.
I didn't think Ryan was playing. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
It's a
And Luke, who would be after Ryan? When Ryan inevitably declines.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, Sakti. Gotcha.
How many do we have to skip until we get to Luciano?
Not many.
Yes, right there on number 20, but
Wow. He doesn't take it. Very disciplined.
then reason special Dark Square Man highest rated online. Oh,
I'm pretty sure green wins by force. So,
you know who doesn't win? Red. You wanna know why?
I think we know why.
Oh,
It's
okay.
double check, right? Yeah.
Why not? Farm 'em, baby.
Oh shit.
Double check mod check. Or double check Sag.
Oh,
Why didn't you go Queen G9 check instead?
Why didn't he go rook to
Interesting.
L11 for fun?
Okay, green. I guess blue can't even afford to mate. Yeah. There's a mate, but and blue
Oh,
can't
that
win this
makes
anyway, so
If that mate happens,
Oh,
yellow can
blue
just
is a
take the
blue's a
rook.
kingmaker now. He needs to decide who green is and who yellow is.
I think my prediction was green was Neo. So if blue thinks that, they're gonna throw to yellow.
Then they should take the mate.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah. Take it, blue. Finish this nonsense.
We don't have much time. Go, go, go.
I guess they're just deciding who they want to win at this point. Wow, okay.
I mean, he can probably still do it later. So
Yep, like now.
Oh, rook L10, rook L11. That should win the queen at the very least, no?
I guess blue is still trying to win this somehow. But it's not gonna happen.
nope.
Yeah, this just helps green.
Maybe he wants to eat the green pawn. Something like that. But I mean, I don't see it happening.
You could have just won the green queen and let him promote the other one, which would have been the same thing, basically.
I'm so confused. Like, even if blue gets a mate, still lose the 1v1. But I guess they can hope.
He's gonna hope he takes the pawn, they trade queens with another, and then he wins king
Yeah, there
plus
you
rook
go.
versus king plus king.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
double click.
So yeah, blue wants them to trade queens. If you're green, imagine if green can just take the blue rook.
Definitely. If they get the chance, they should.
Yeah, definitely. For play chess, should have taken the king making chance.
Hey, is this what you wanted, blue?
Oh,
Nope.
no, blundered. That's it. Hey,
Yep. No, green gets the
Wrong.
queen.
the wrong check.
G.
Green wins.
And that's gonna be Neo, if I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Neo as well.
Good for him. Jat the check, Rihito says.
Yellow's probably
How
about to
does green get the queen? What am I missing?
Well, where does yellow go?
Yeah, yellow can't protect the queen.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's pinned, so you can't block even.
Oh, okay.
Good. Is it
What are
DNRH?
you doing? There's literally no point.
No threat.
There's no way.
Yeah, there's not enough points.
You
Just queen
literally.
d14, queen takes rook, ended like that. It's fastest. Yeah, there
Yep.
we go.
Not for the means. It's the best move.
we go.
Neo-Serbian. That's 2 for Neo, right?
Yep, that's 2 for Neo. Nice job.
So GG's. Congrats to Neo.
Different play.
New guild application.
Who was that? Yeah, blue should have definitely for the king making, as we'd said, but
Okay. So I think I'm going to end the stream and start it back up again in 40 minutes. But GG's. Congrats to Neo-Serbian. He is going to be playing in how many hours? I guess he could be playing in a little under 21 hours. And he's going to be playing against Cha Cha Real Smooth, No Well Okay, and Carlos Gabriel 123. So good luck to Neo. And in about 40 minutes, we are going to have a bracket with we're going to have a bracket which includes Grathy Ben, who will be playing from the leaderboard. So it'll be 3 players from the leaderboard against the 1 player who won the qualifier from 0 UTC. So thanks everyone for watching. We're going to find someone to raid. Does anyone have any suggestions?
No.
Okay.
And take a look,
Yeah, no.
look at the chess category, but I doubt there's gonna be
Yeah.
anything.
I'm not concerned about my bracket. Seems, not too bad. Only a 3,300
thing.
and a previous world champion. Should be a piece of cake.
Should be pretty easy. Yeah.
The real world champion in the real shipping world. Like that in the start.
All right. I guess we
I'll
will.
see you guys.
Yep. See you later. Thank you so much for joining with the commentary. Good luck to you, Grathy Ben. All right. We're gonna. I think we'll raid. It's Nikki.
I haven't played 4PC.
So I hope to see you guys in 40 minutes. We'll stream the first of the brackets where we have some people from the leaderboard. Oh, oops. Did I put that in the wrong stream? I think I did.
There's a good chance we'll be here in 40 minutes.
Yeah, but I'll probably be going to bed because I've got to.
Understandable.
Like 9 a.m.
We'll see. We will see that.
So thank you everyone for watching. Thanks especially to Swole19 for the raid. Thanks to all of our co-commentators. Really appreciate it. Be sure to check out Swole's stream on Tuesday. And I will try to stream all 4 of the brackets coming up, starting in 40 minutes.
Yeah, Luke. I mean, Neo, congrats.
Yeah, congrats Neo-Serbian. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Neo-Serbian, I'm taking a short break, but I will stream again the bracket in about 40 minutes. So congrats. All right. See you all later. Bye.
See you later.